Yeah, yeah. Let's make sure everything flowing right, man. Yes, sir. Is everything exquisite? It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Is everything flowing straight? We need everything flowing right. Let's see what's going on. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. We making sure everything flowing right, man. So we can get on with this show. Pull this to the side. Pull this one on there. Move that one up in here. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? Excellent connection. Ex. I bet it's just blurry, huh? I bet it's just blurry, huh? Huh? Looking good on my side. What's going on? Let me make sure everybody able to talk in here, man. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I gotta mute myself on here. See, I don't hear me. Little old me. Got live chat. I'm on landscape and I'm on um vertical. Let's go. Make sure the health going good. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man, and we back down like SmackDown. You hear me? Oh shit, let me hit my brother up real quick. Tell him happy birthday before I start. It's my brother's birthday, man. It's already 1 or something o'clock. Actually, I'll just call it. Wait, I wonder where he at. I don't want to disrupt him. It's my birthday. Birthday. See what he's. How old is this nigga? Yeah, man. We can't forget about your brother's birthday, man. Send him a little text, whatever, anything I do. I'll call him, but I don't know where he at. He probably sleeping. It's okay. I have him in mind. I'm gonna text him right now. Happy birthday to Big Bro. I think he. How old is that nigga? Is he 30? That nigga old. Is my brother 30 years old? Is he 31? That old ass nigga G. Let me see. Is this how old is this nigga, bro? No, he ain't that old. He was born in '95. I don't know how old that nigga would be. I'm just he an old man, man. He's an old man, man. Alrighty now. My man's an old man. I'm trying to make sure I'm like chat views. I'm trying to make sure that my what is it called? My shit is going decent. Okay, healthy. Cause I'm finna start my live, man. Wonder what that nigga doing right now. He probably chilling doing some shit. Let me see. That boy Angelo Savage live. Boy, stop playing with me, man. Oh shit, motherfuckers in here. I ain't even know. What up, gang? I'm finna start the show. I just wanted to go see what my brother was on. It was his birthday, man. He an old nigga now. They grow up so fast. They grow up so fast. It's hard. It's hard being an old nigga out here these days, man. Anyway, anywho, shout out to my big brother. Birthday, the nigga old as hell now. We got something to get into, man. So if you don't know, welcome to the Angelo Savage Night News, man. And this ain't every week. This is like 2 to 3 times a week, on and off. It's like 3 times a week, on and off at night at least. The other one will be like more in the morning. So that being said, man, everybody come in, make sure you hit the like, man, so we can push the algorithm, because we about to do some night news, man. If you got sensitive ears, exit now. Please exit now. Because it gets explicit. We're going to start this show off. Y'all know what it is. Angelo Soul Media. If y'all don't know, y'all going to find out. I'm finna do my commentary on this. We got some trending topics going on the news right now. A bunch of crazy stuff going on. I'm only going to go over 6, and then we're going to head off ahead tonight. So that being said, I appreciate the love. Nah, everybody stay tuned. Let's see. Make sure everything's flowing. Let me know if there's some hiccups and shit, so I can fix it real quick, because I don't know. If y'all think that the audio fucked up, if y'all think that the frames, per second is fucked up, let me know. I'll fix it. In the meantime, let me make sure all my shit flowing. Hairdresser and stabbed the bitch. Teens then pranked the kids. Former football player and killed the... Okay. Iran, we might as well start. I like to start with the feds first sometimes, and then I like to bring it into... If you know me, you know Angelo Savage. We like to bring it in from the international, state, federal, state, and then what's going on in our local cities and states and providences. Now, these are just hand-picked topics. If y'all like certain topics you want me to go over, make sure you email angelo.savage101@gmail.com. If you want to have anything that you think that I might be worthy to react to, angelo.savage101@gmail.com. Yes, that's where it's at. Anyway, let's proceed. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go. Don't forget to like the video for YouTube algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Savage. Let's go. I'm going to entertain you tonight, man. We got an hour. Let's get it. Woo! All right, man. I'm going to take you out to the international stage, man. It looked like Iran's drones. They trying to kill us, G. They trying to kill us. You hear me? Let me just play the video, man. They trying to kill us in Iran. I ain't for none, man. We ain't getting killed for sure. It ain't even gonna get close. You know what I'm saying? We American, okay? We're American. America. Let's get it started. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go.
On September 8th, 2024, Dak Prescott signed one of the most lucrative contracts in NFL history.
That ain't even the video. You fucking up my shit, nigga. I'm a fire the audio person, man. Whoever doing it, they should be fired right now. I'm a fire their ass. I'm gonna fire me. God damn it. All right. We back. We done. We done playing now. We back down like touchdown. Let's go.
On September 8th, 2024.
Fucking Lord, not again. Guess I gotta manually do this with my hands. Good Lord. What the fuck is going on? We do this live, goddamn. We do this live. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go. Subscribe.
Yeah, Andrew and Maria, a lot of our common knowledge of drones comes from commercial or recreational use, like the ones we see all around town. But the founder of Digital Force Technologies really helped explain the range of drones that are out there, specifically the ones that would be used in a strike, potentially by Iran. The FBI is warning agencies across California of Iran's potential to strike the West Coast by launching drones.
The term drone has this huge spectrum of what they cover.
Justin McLaurin founded Digital Force Technologies in San Diego more than 2 decades ago, specializing in both drone and counter-drone technology. McLaurin explains the strike drones we're hearing about right now fall into 2 main categories.
Small, literally adapted hobby drones, fitted with a warhead, a very small warhead, and those can fly anywhere from 5 to maybe 25 kilometers. Then there's sort of the mid-size, the Shahed drone. A Shahed 136 has a wingspan of about 10 feet, and that's what's being used by Iran for larger strikes.
McLaurin says the smaller drones could take out a target like a pickup truck, while the larger drones could do much more damage.
And those are the ones that are taking out buildings, small facilities, things like that.
The FBI's bulletin noted Iran's plans to conduct this possible attack against unspecified targets in California and from an unidentified vessel off the coast. While the details have been vague, the news has put the state on high alert.
We've been working collaboratively through the SOC, which we established right after the war began, the State Operations Center, working with the Office of Emergency Service, but also working locally to make sure we transmit any information that we have received and we're aware of.
National security analysts we spoke with say the Iranian Navy's capabilities are minimal and that attempts to put drones on a vessel flying the flag of another country and crossing the Pacific would set off red flags.
The shock impact is more than the actual reality impact. There's dozens of tech.
Okay, so basically we're fear-mongering. We're basically telling people that they just have the potential to put drones over here. We should already knew that. They're drones. You know what I'm saying? I guess this is making people nervous. You got Mr. Newsom replying. He looked nervous as hell, blinking repeatedly like this. Like, come on, bro. Were you trying to send a signal? I'm just saying. My man's look nervous. If that did happen to happen, I wouldn't trust his ass to be the leader. I know that. Hell no. We screwed in that case. We definitely screwed, okay? But they're just talking about potentials, or could haves, but they're not saying definites, you know what I'm saying? Which means it could not happen. You know what I'm saying? Just because something has the potential to do something don't mean they would do that. I'm not saying they ain't got nothing to lose, but then that would cause all out war, and then we can just nuke them for real though, instead of playing this game. I don't know. How I see it is that we're just playing this game with Iran right now. Really, they are not really attacking us for real, and we're not really attacking them. They were attacking embassies in different states, different countries in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? That's different than them flying over the Pacific and hitting our target in California. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think that the government's lying to us. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with the administration, you know what I'm saying? But I think that they're lying to us and they're causing people to get like maybe panic buy again. It's like the COVID thing. We were panic buying. We were buying toilet paper and shit because everybody was just hoarding shit up. Same thing. People gonna start pulling we gotta be worried of what's going on with the economy. People gonna start pulling their stocks out, thinking we need money because Iran gonna hit this and that. Bro, look, I say just let it settle. That's my personal thoughts. But personally, I think right, this video at least is telling Iran's threats to the drones going across the lakes. I mean the seas, bro. I don't know. It's kind of far-fetched. I wouldn't give too much attention to it. But they already got the governor of the state already replied. So I'm thinking, you know, what else? What's next? You know what I'm saying? What next do we play with this, man? Do we just keep entertaining the concept that they might attack us? Well, maybe we should stop doing shit to them. Then we won't have that possibility. Not really, but we will always have that possibility of them attacking us. But how I see it is that, you know, I don't think California needs to be on high alert. You could say the same for China. You could say the same for Russia. You could say the same for who else? I think it's just based on who our target is for the moment, is who we focus on is a threat. You know what I'm saying? So if China's a threat, we're going to say, man, China got these drones and they already... Or China got nukes to California. We need to attack China. You know what I'm saying? Like, this can work for anybody in my eyes, man. Maybe I'm wrong, but tell me what y'all think in the comment section, man. Because this is kind of like, I feel like they're pushing a narrative right now. Like, do y'all feel like there's some fear mongering, how you say that, mongering going around? Like, they just trying to put fear into people. Like, the media is like, oh, these drones, they have potential to come over here, but will they? And that's what you got to think about it. But the potential's enough, right, to understand that, like, hey, man, you're a little bit vulnerable. So while y'all playing around, if an invasion does happen, y'all not ready. You know what I'm saying? If it does, you know what I'm saying? Let's say it won't, but if it do, y'all not ready. And then these are drones. We should already have counter drones going on and everything. I think that's what they're going to mention.
Technologies out there, we make some, other companies make them, that can detect and track this. So it is a threat that can be countered. This is tried and true technology. We operate overseas with our customers every day, taking down this type of threat. So that it's done here, now it just requires a different amount of coordination.
And it is worth noting both the San Diego Mayor's Office and San Diego Sheriff's Office released statements to us tonight saying they are working with local, state, and federal partners to monitor this situation, but they are not aware of any active threats at this time. Andrew, Maria.
All right, Trey Yanks, thank you very much.
Right. So that being said, I'm going to say, I don't think they ready for action. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. If it was me, I'll put the bomb right up their ass. Facts. Look, they come to Chicago with that shit is up. Swear to God. They gonna wish hey, we sending the YNs right to Iran, boy. Turbaned up. They already turbaned up out here. Yeah, they got shiesties on. They gonna blend right in. You hear me? So we send them YNs from out here. Fuck them drones. We got Glocks with the switch. We got micro Drakes. You know what I'm saying? We got ARPs. Come on, man. Hey, tell Trump, come to Chicago, send the YNs out there to Iran, bro. We not playing. You see how they doing the music and shit. They trying to get them out there. They using Chief Keef's song just to answer them up. They know that's our song. That's our anthem. That's like our national anthem. You know what I'm saying? Love Sosa is like our national anthem out here in Chicago. So if Iran really want to play around, tell Trump, send the YNs. We out there in Iran with it. I guarantee you they're gonna be glad to shoot some shit up. They're gonna be like, what? We can catch free bodies? Facts. You think I'm playing? This is for real. They're gonna be like, man, we can catch real bodies out here. No charges. Boy, they're gonna be out there drilling. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be thinking this is a game of GTA for real. Turban style, nigga. Hey, I'm just saying, that's for my opinion. But back to the real stuff. The drones coming over here, I doubt it's going to happen. But we need to get for real. We need some more youth in the Army. We need some more people that are young and push them right. Bro, look, come to Chicago, get them youth, put their ass in the Army, let them go shoot up some shit. They already want to do it, G. We just letting them think about what they want to do with their life. They might like it. They going to get the federal benefits, the whole nine. That being said, tell me what y'all think about that in the comments section. Are y'all scared about the Iranian drones coming over here? Nah, I ain't going to lie with you. I don't give a fuck if it's illegal or not. I see Iranian drone. If I look up binocular style, you hear me? And I see a Iranian flag on the bottom of the drone, I'm shooting it down, G. I ain't calling the police or nothing. I'm shooting it down. ARP. We shooting it down. We're not playing games. Come on. You think I'm waiting? I don't give a fuck if somebody, I don't care if it was a citizen of the United States and it's an Iranian flag under that motherfucker. I'm going to think I'm going to think it's the terrorist group. I'm going to shoot it down. I'm asking questions later. I'm going to tell, police, I think they was trying to attack us. That's why I shot. They're going to have to let me go. I'm a hero. That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Let's go. All right, man. Let's get to this next subject, man. You know it's Angelo Savage, man. It's the Night Savage News. For those that's here with me, it's your boy Savage, man. Stay tuned. Tell me what y'all think about this. You know, we mix news with savagery. You never know what you'll get from me. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Angelo Social Media. Let's get it. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe, man. We all here. This is a team, man. Next topic, man. This is I heard about this, but this fell on my desk, right? And I'm like, what's going on? So I guess a Georgia teacher got pranked and it turned deadly. I don't know how it happened, but we finna find out right now. We finna find out right now. Let's play the clip.
A Gainesville, Georgia community is mourning the tragic death of a beloved teacher after a high school prank gone wrong. Police say 5 teenagers went to Jason Hughes' house around 11:30 Friday night to throw toilet paper at his trees. According to the sheriff's office, when Hughes, a math teacher at North Hall High School, came outside, the students, all 18 years old, tried to flee in 2 vehicles. Authorities say Hughes tripped and fell into the roadway, and one of the drivers, Jaden Wallace, ran him over. Police say Wallace and his friends, seen here in mugshots obtained by ABC affiliate WSB, tried to render aid to the teacher, but the 40-year-old later died at the hospital.
He was a great guy, God-fearing man. He would do anything. He'd take the shirt off his back and give it to you.
Wallace is now charged with first-degree vehicular homicide and reckless driving and could serve up to 15 years behind bars. Police have charged all 5 teenagers with criminal trespassing and littering on private property.
That the family wants to make really clear is that they knew these kids, that they loved them, and these kids loved the Hugheses. This was not a malicious act.
The Hughes family telling our team Jason knew these students were coming to his house and was excited to catch them during the prank. His family says this was a tragic accident and they fully support dropping the criminal charges against all the teenagers.
And the victim's wife, Laura, is also a teacher at the same high school. In a statement to ABC News, the family says, quote, "We are thankful for the outpouring of prayers and support as we grieve the loss of Jason. We ask that you continue to pray for our family and also for the students involved in the accident along with their families. Please join us in extending grace and mercy to them as Christ has done for us." Guys.
What a sad story. Okay.
Man, that's sad. That is sad, bro. So let me get this right. The teacher knew that the students was about to pull a prank on them, right? And they did the little, the toilet paper shit on the tree. He comes outside, trips accidentally into the street while they driving past, and he runs her over and kills the teacher that they were pranking. But the teacher knew he was coming. But it was an accident. But they still want to press charges against him because he did kill somebody. But they want to drop the charges. Unfortunately, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all probably ain't going to like this. It's out the hands of the family. The family can't say drop the charges because that's in the hands of the courts now at this point, bro. A murder is a murder, bro, accidental or not, unfortunately. And this is how it goes when you pull in pranks. It can be a prank about anything. Say, this is hypothetically speaking, you run into somebody's house trying to prank them with a ski mask or something, and they shoot you. The family could be like, yeah, we knew it was going to be a prank, that he was going to go to this house, but he really shot him. Like, you can't, the family that's of the person that died can't say, I want the charges dropped on the guy that shot my son or daughter, or whoever they shot, because it was a prank and he didn't mean to do that. That's out of the hands of the person that killed him, let's say. You know what I'm saying? So even though I don't think the kids should get charged either. So my personal opinion, them kids shouldn't be charged. No. Because yes, it was an accident. But accident or not, they did kill somebody. Does that make sense? Accident or not, they did kill somebody. And that's the sad part about this thing, because the wife knew about the prank, the husband knew about the prank. The husband just tripped and fell. So his clumsiness caused his own demise, pretty much. And then not only that, just caused the trouble of all the other kids, because they did say all the other kids were arrested as well. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if we can find him. And this kid, so he was the one driving. Probably thought it was just funny. They giggling and he's trying to get away. He wasn't trying to cause no harm. He wasn't trying to run him over. And then everybody got, so they gonna probably get all charged for something. You know what I'm saying? They all finna get charged for something. No telling. I think reckless endangerment or some smaller charge, but the main person, which was the driver, is getting charged with vehicular homicide, which that is what it was. Now, the subject of this matter is that if they should be charged because the family wants the charges dropped due to the fact that it was an accident. See, this is where we have a dilemma. Accident or no accident, a crime was committed. Does that make sense? Accident or no accident, a crime was committed, unfortunately. Yes. What do y'all think about this in the comment section? I want to hear what y'all got to say about this, because how I feel like they should drop it. That's me. I have a heart of gold. I think they should drop the charges. But that's not how the law sees things, right? Because basically it was surely based off of incompetence. Your incompetence caused someone, and trying to be a prankster, caused this man his life. The wife is a teacher. He's a teacher. And the wife can't even escape this. So now she loses, I guess it's her publicity at work, because everybody gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry about your husband, but you still work there, pension and all. Husband died at work, at home, but also as a teacher at the same job. So you lose your husband too. And then the kids that you probably are your students as well, are in jail. In my mind, I'm kind of thinking like kids shouldn't even be trying to play pranks on adults outside of school hours. And even if they do, why and how do they know this man's address? And even if, I don't know how they found out, it's just, I wouldn't want my son or daughter pulling up on his teacher or her teacher's address. You know what I'm saying? It's like, keep shit professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you pulling up to your boss's house for a drink because you just want to, or y'all think it's funny. It's just like, keep that separated, in my eyes, personally. Because look what happened now. It's not going to happen for everybody, right? But nonetheless, it had happened. And since it did happen, it caused a demise into this man right here. He's no longer with us, unfortunately. This is a sad, me personally, they should drop the charges. The family said they wanted to drop the charges. They understand it's an accident, but that's not up to the family. It's up to the courts. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to comment. I want to hear what you got to say about this. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe, man. It's your boy Savage. Let's go. Keep going. All right. That's sad, man. That is sad, sad, sad. But what can you do? What can you do, man? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to pull pranks on people, make sure you do it safely. And, of course, it wasn't the kid's fault. It was damn near his fault. He was clumsy as hell. Fuck was he in the streets for? Anyway, sad situation, man. Y'all keep your kids in the house. Kids shouldn't have no personal relationship with their parents like that. It's, with their teachers like that anyway. You shouldn't be at your teacher's house. I don't give a fuck what type of prank. I know this shit getting out of hand. Those people were probably seniors too. Didn't even get to go to probably graduate. Well, shit, it ain't even graduation time, but still. Anyway, next topic. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video as well. Let's get it. Man, okay. We're going to Detroit. We heading over to Detroit now. Yep. What's happening in Detroit? So it seems like a hairdresser put the Glock. Not even a Glock. The ARP. She put the ARP on the lady for not paying for her hair. It's a goddamn shame. All right. You better pay for your hair or you gonna get shot, goddamn it. All right. Let me play the video. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's go.
Tonight at 6, a Detroit woman has a gun pulled on her after getting her hair done. It was all about a dispute over the cost of the service, and some of it was caught on video. Fox News' Camille Amiri spoke to the woman about the ordeal. She joins us now live with more. Camille, this is definitely something I haven't heard before.
Yeah, this is a wild story. So Robin Phillips saw an ad for a discount at this hairdresser's house. So she decided to take advantage of that discount. She booked an appointment for her and her daughter to get their hair done. When the services were over, the hairdresser said she was charging her more money. It wasn't what the discount price was advertised as. Robin Phillips said she ended up paying the higher price anyway. And then she says this happened. Take a look.
She had the scissors in her hand. She already had the scissors in her hand. She says, if you're not going to pay me, then I'm going to cut your daughter's hair. She just kept waving the scissors around like this. And I was just like, just basically trying to calm her down, like, please do not do that. So she runs upstairs and she grabs an AR. So I didn't.
Look, there's already a flaw in this story. First off, she already throwing, if the story is true, because she's stuttering a little bit, you gonna know, your story if it was the truth. I ain't gonna say she's falsely telling the story. Let's just say it's partially true. She waving the scissors around, right? You waving the scissors around, saying, I'm gonna cut your daughter's hair off. Look, as soon as she ran upstairs, your ass should have been out that door. You in Detroit, you know what it is. Come on now. Let's keep going.
I didn't know that's what she was going up there to grab, so she went upstairs to grab the AR. She's like, you're not leaving out of here until you run me my money. So I did just that, and she's still going on and on about it. I want more money. So I'm just like, here, just take it. I gave her basically everything that I had.
Big gun, hoe! Yep. Big gun! Big gun! Out my house! And it say, I'll shoot some stuff. No, I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you. Don't do that. Come on, bro.
I'm just distraught right now because she did all of this for what, when we could have just simply just handled it, like adults. I mean, she said, I will shoot you, I will bury you over $10. She was saying that, yeah.
And she meant that shit, boy. Look, I would have took that gun right up off her. Quick. Just how she had it, I already know that it was unsecured. I would have grabbed it so fast. And that was the boyfriend right there, too. Crazy as hell. I would have took it. Facts. I would have took that gun right up off her. You got my son or my daughter or son, whatever. You got me outside the most, my son or daughter coming out the crib, and then I guess that's her boyfriend. Let me keep playing that. I think that's her boyfriend. Instantly would have took that shit off her.
He said, I will bury you over $10. So we pushed past her. We had to get out of there.
Okay, so after this whole thing, Robin and her boyfriend and her daughter went to the police department, one of the precincts, and filed a report, showed that video, not the part that we showed you, but the actual face of the woman, showed the police the video of the woman, told them where she was located, filed a report, and she said she's really hoping, she wants to tell this story, but she really hopes that people will learn from it and hopes that this will not happen to them. Of course, it's going to be interesting to see if police do arrest this woman, this hairdresser, and to see what happens next. Reporting live in Detroit, Camila Mary, Fox 2.
File a report. See what happens next. They didn't pull up on her, take the guns. They didn't send her to court for unlawful use of the firearm. I don't know. Maybe because it was inside her crib. No investigation. Look, if you was in Illinois, boy, you know what the police do out here? They take shit first, and then they ask questions. Swear to God. Police in Illinois, boy, they take shit first, and then you go to court, and then they ask questions. It's shit lame as hell. That's crazy. Look, I say like this, and that's why you need a masculine man around you if you're a female. And I'm not saying to escalate shit, but I guarantee you if he took that pistol off her, then the police going to be there for sure then, all right? They going to be really investigating shit. This is what I would have done if the situation calls for it. And I think in this situation would have called for it. You know what I'm saying? In this situation, Shorty walk out the door. She the first one out the door. The daughter, so now you got the daughter walking out after, right? And the man, which is the father, is walking out last. She got an ARP saying, I'm going to shoot you over the $10. Gun pointed at the face. Look, as a man, if that's my shorty and my daughter, and I see gun, and it's pointed at her and in our direction, as soon as it's not pointed in our direction, even the slightest, I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. Quick. I just came up on a pistol, just like that. She ain't getting that back. She gonna have to get the police to give me that. You hear me? And if she wrestled for it, I gotta pop her. Facts. If it was me, I have to take it that, because in my eyes, if I see a pistol, or this ain't no pistol. This is ARP. That's 223-556. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no little boy pistol. You know what I'm saying? That's something you don't point at people unless you're willing to use it. You know what I'm saying? So, and she got the gun posted. So look, if it was me personally, I would have grabbed it. If I'm the man and I'm the last one by the door and I'm closest to the gun, it would have been easy for me to grab that, because it ain't a pistol. I would have grabbed the gun so quick, it would have been over. And I would have took my money back. And I came up on a gun. Just saying. I would have gave it to the police, tell her what she did, and give it because if you show the police that evidence and shit and they immediately do everything, they not gonna do nothing. In the state of Illinois, they push shit through. You know what I'm saying? You in the state of Illinois, motherfucker can blame you for doing something you ain't do, and the police gonna come and grab your shit and ask questions later. That's what they supposed to do, supposedly. I've seen it happen to people. Detroit, y'all some wild goons out there, all over some hair. Look, this all happened over some hair. You get what I'm saying? So if shorty ass is you offer the price and they ain't the same price. Now this happened a lot where somebody go and get their hair done, they get the whole amount done, and then they not giving the person that do their hair the full amount. Now I'm not saying even if that was the case, you ain't supposed to bring no pistol out and point it at her and the kids. Because it could have got ugly. Definitely if I'm in your crib with my girl, because I ain't never walking another person's crib without my pistol on me, for real. So if I'm in your crib and I seen you come down the stairs with a gun and you point at that shirt, it's go time, boy. And it's justified. Sorry. It would have to be. The fuck is you pointing your gun at me? I ain't got no weapon at you. You pointing a gun at me. I'm outside your house, leaving your crib. Yeah, but that's some Detroit shit. But let's just say it's good that no one got harmed. Let's say that. Definitely the kids, because that ain't something you shoot close quarters. If you've heard of AR before or a Draco, it ain't something you shoot close by somebody in a closed sector like that. Everybody going deaf, goddammit. That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. They reckless out here, man. They doing all this. They gonna kill over $10. What's going on with the community? That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace. Let's see. What up, Trinity? Over $10? Yes. Indeed. Yeah, that she was chilling. She was trying to kill shit over $10, man. Draco. ARP. 223-556. 30 round clip. Over $10. Good Lord. What has the community gone to? What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this situation? This is despicable. Anyway, we on to the next subject. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Angelo Soul Media, man. Y'all like the video. Push this up an algorithm. I need more people in here. Make sure you subscribe, man. We doing this live. Y'all getting the first takes of what I'm doing right now. I'll be uploading all this tomorrow morning. So y'all with me tonight, man. Just got off work. Did the little 16-hour job, man. I'm up, man. I got a little energy, jang, you hear me? I'm up. I'm at it, man. We getting active, man. 2026, man. We ain't stopping. Every day we working, man. So y'all know how it is. Next subject, man. So I see what's going on. It looks like a former football player accused of murder tried to use ChatGPT to help him out. Look at that. I like ChatGPT. It's my favorite AI. But to ask ChatGPT to help you with cover up a murder, sir, that's criminal. You know they're gonna tell. Anyway, let's play the video.
Former NFL linebacker Darren Lee back in the spotlight, this time in a Tennessee courtroom, accused of murdering his girlfriend, and prosecutors argue using ChatGPT to try to get away with it.
He asks how to cover it up. He asks what to say to 911.
Lee was arrested last month after sheriff's deputies found his 29-year-old girlfriend, Gabriella Perpetuo, dead inside the couple's home.
What is going on?
In body camera video played in a preliminary hearing, Lee tells deputies he doesn't know what happened, but prosecutors painting a different picture.
She has 2 swollen eyes. I didn't do anything self-inflicted.
That's the lead detective. Reading ChatGPT messages prosecutors say were sent from Lee's phone a day before Perpetuo was found dead, including questions about handling someone non-responsive. ChatGPT, they say, replied, "This is serious, but you can handle it cleanly and protect everyone." Also appearing to reply to a question, writing, "Yes, falls can cause puncture-appearing wounds. They usually don't look like clean knife stabs."
There's a whole new frontier. You have ChatGPT, AI, smartwatches, Alexas, all of those devices can now lead investigators in a criminal case.
Lee's attorney declined to comment. NBC News reached out to ChatGPT's owner, OpenAI, and did not hear back.
Priscilla Thompson joins us now. And Priscilla, there were some strong words from the judge after hearing about some of this evidence.
What did he say?
Yeah, Tom, after hearing this testimony, Judge Tori Smith is allowing this case to proceed. She said, quote, she is even more convinced that the offense was especially heinous, atrocious, or cruel. Now, as for Lee, he remains in jail, and if convicted on that first-degree murder charge, he could face the death penalty. Tom?
Ooh. Now, if y'all know me, Angelo Savage, I'm for the needle. And I was just thinking about this. What state is he in? I think they said Tennessee. You mean the South of Tennessee? Oh, yeah. They love the needle. And look, you try to use ChatGPT to cover it up, bro. And then you ask ChatGPT that a day before they actually found her body. Which means you waited a day until you called the police to get them there. She rigor mortis, G. Come on now. She's stiff as a cardboard. He used chat, bro. Yeah, they finna give him the needle, bro. He definitely getting the sentence for sure. Like his judge got to fight to not give him the needle, but he getting life. Facts. Because he tried to cover it up. Should have just called and just did, you know what I'm saying? You tried to cover it up. They gonna say, oh, premeditated, first degree, with advancements to AI. Look, they gonna say this nigga used AI tech to try to get rid of the crime, bro. You going down. Needle time. It's a sad situation, man. Unfortunately, I wouldn't want him to get the needle in this situation because it's just a basic first degree, right? But the problem is he tried to get away with it with AI. And then they said that he was talking to AI about this a day before they actually found her body. Come on, bro. Don't tell me she was sitting in the crib for a date. And then you ask an AI knowing they gonna search AI. Nah, they reached out to OpenAI. That's ChatGPT. They reached out to OpenAI, which owns ChatGPT, and they ain't get no response. I like that now. They keep it secretive, but they already got the chats. They don't need to know anything else other than that. Like, hey, bro, we just got the chats. You can have the chats. Yeah. Yeah, ChatGPT, no co-conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? They like, no, we don't know nothing. We just know what the AI was programmed to tell them. He was vague. We were just trying to solve a problem for him. You know what I mean? That's all. That's how, like, I talk to ChatGPT almost daily because I be trying to figure shit out. But in this aspect, it seems like, my boy, Tennessee, look, don't go to Indiana doing no trouble. Don't go to Florida doing no trouble. I think South Carolina might be part of the death penalty. I'm not sure. I don't be trying to go to no southern. I think Louisiana got the death penalty. Bro, look, when I go in them states, I'm cool, bro. Because I don't want the needle, G. You imagine that, you know what I'm saying? In the state of Illinois now, you could do the most heinous crime ever. Nigga, you're not getting the needle. You're just going to get a triple life sentence. You know what I'm saying? But that's in our state. Unfortunate for the brother, man. Yeah, he's finito. Look. That's crazy. He, if I got this right, he's a former NFL player. Chick, what, 29? They said, little young little thing, bro. Never. That's why I tell man, I tell women all this all the time. Women are emotional all the time, but an emotional man is a dangerous man. You know what I'm saying? I feel safe around emotional women. That's just another Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? But an emotional man, that's a dangerous individual. You can't be around that person. You can't trust him whatsoever because he's unpredictable. He can't regulate his own emotions. Now, I'm not saying that she didn't do nothing crazy, but she didn't do nothing enough for the nigga to stab her. You know what I'm saying? I can't ever justify murder now. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I can't even understand it. Maybe it's something I don't understand, man. Maybe it's something I don't understand, I guess. But the needle is damn near, and like I said, I'm Angelo Savage, man. I'm pro for the needle for when people do heinous crimes. Now, do I think this was a heinous crime? It's riding the fence, let's say. It's borderline. It's definitely borderline. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say it's heinous or super duper bad because he didn't kill multiple people. What makes it bad is that he tried to cover it up with artificial intelligence, his goofy ass. Like they weren't going to check his phones, bro. They literally, nigga, they got the best hackers in the world. Look, you think the police don't got hackers working on their team? Yes, they do. And they can get into any phone. Most of the time. They can get into any phone, any program, knowing what you're talking to. I believe they know how to get into the shit without you committing the crime. I just think they're just watching like that. I don't tell AI nothing. I don't even let AI see nothing I don't want it to be telling somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, bro. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's me, huh? I don't know. I just don't trust the tech like that, bro. I don't trust the tech to be giving tech information. And this nigga just implemented himself in a crime by talking to the damn robot. Now, the question is, I want to know, now this is a deep question. Was he using the voice to talk to it, or was he texting into a ChatGPT? Because that makes a difference, man. Because if you was texting that little motherfucker, you was really trying to get detailed. But if you was talking to it, you was intimately talking to ChatGPT, and it started, texting back. Either way, nigga, you're getting the needle, bro. This is a shame. Man, I almost feel bad for the guy. I think he just panicked. But crime is a crime. If you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime, bucko. I just, it's just, he going to get life sentence. It's just about if he's going to get the needle or not. They're going to fight. The state is going to fight for the needle. His lawyer is supposed to fight for him just to get a life sentence. That's how I got to go. Either way, they taking a life from you. Either way, bro. And then I want people to think about, is it worth it? If the woman you are with or that, that you killed or hurt, is she worth the time that you're going to spend now? If not, bro, you should just let her go. I guess you learn one way or another. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Savage News. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe, man. Tell me what y'all think about this. It's your boy Savage. Let's go. Peace. Alrighty now. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we got 2 more topics on here that we're going to hop out for tonight. Now, this is one next is very interesting. So, I guess there's a guy, you guys probably already know. What up? Cam Cat, what up? Trinidad, LaShawn, what up? So this is how we're gonna be doing it, man. We're gonna hop on here, do some news, reactions to it. That was just news. I got a better video for you right here. Now this video has to do with this is a trending video somebody sent me today. I guess the caption she put on there is, when I knew my trans ex and I weren't going to make it. I guess she was married to a man. He's an ex, and it's the backstory before she tell it, because sometimes these TikTok stories they be talking, but they don't really get to the point sometimes. I gotta damn near sum it up for them. Like, they'll be talking for 15 minutes, and then I'll be like, man, let me just sum this up. your husband, which is technically your current husband, he's your ex now. Your current husband, ex-military Marine, went trans on you mid-marriage and started dressing slowly up in makeup, nails, and shit like that. And now she calls him her, and then now they thinking they got this perfect relationship. I'm gonna give my opinion on this, man. This is wicked right here, man. This is some wicked work, buddy. This is some wicked work. Let's get it. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you get them likes up, man, for sure.
After my ex-husband came out as a trans woman, of trying to navigate life, she was experimenting, kind of trying to figure out who she was and what she was going to look like and how she wanted to dress and, you know, try and makeup and all these things. And I was trying to come up with different scenarios of how maybe we could try and make things work. One of them was, well, maybe we, you know, live in the same house, separate bedrooms, start back as friends, and we can see if we work our way back into something, or if we can build an attraction, or I could build an attraction again, and different things like that. But the moment that I knew we were not going to make it was in September, when I had flown home to my parents' house. And during that trip home, when we would FaceTime her, she had really at that point started to go more into kind of her new look, and she was wearing wigs and makeup, all female clothing, really starting to present socially as a woman more. And I was still having a little bit of a hard time with that. And so, like, when we would FaceTime, it would be a little jarring sometimes when she would answer the phone and have, you know, full face of makeup, a wig and everything. And so I had kind of asked, can you give me a heads up when I'm calling, which I know that would be kind of tricky, but I just basically said, can you give me a heads up so I can just be prepared? Like, it's still really hard for me. Which she didn't like, because she said, well, this is me, like, this is who I am now. And I understand that now, like, I can see that, but I was just, I don't know, I was just struggling. So I had asked basically for any kind of heads up when she was in her female presenting self. And so when she came to pick us up at the airport, I just remember she walked in and was in full, like, short jean shorts. She had, you know, padding in. She had her full wig and makeup and all of that on. And she came into the airport, and I just knew in that moment that if she couldn't at least text me beforehand and say, hey, when I'm picking you guys up, I am going to, like, this is how I'm going to be. And maybe she had basically told me that, like, hey, this is how I'm going to be from now on. But I felt like I just wanted that little bit of extra heads up, because obviously there are also times where she wouldn't, because it's hard to get dressed up every day.
Pause. What is going on? Look, I'm confused if she's the problem. She keep calling him she. What does you mean she? That's your husband. There's no she. That's a he. That's your husband. Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to say that, but it's just, now you're mad at your husband that you said that is a she is dressing up like a she. You can't be mad at that. Or you just mad at the timing. Either way, this is preposterous. I hate to entertain things like this. I feel like, in a way, and this is me, maybe she's just the person. Maybe he don't feel masculine around you. Maybe he feel like you the masculine. I'm just turning the tables on her. Maybe he feel like she's the man. I'm just saying. I would have, look. Let me play the rest of the video, damn it. This is getting wicked. It's getting wicked.
And to be all ready. And so there were still times that she looked more like my husband.
I can't justify.
And so, yeah, that was the moment that I knew we weren't going to make it, because I just wasn't prepared for it. And she was ready to move forward, and she wasn't willing to even kind of give me that little bit of things that I'd asked for. I hadn't asked that she didn't dress like that. I just had asked that she give me that heads up. And so, unfortunately, that was the moment on the drive home. And I just remember crying and her saying, this is silly. Like, this is it just because I'm, presenting like this. And it wasn't really that. It was the fact that I realized she needed to move forward at her pace and it was not my pace. And I just was not ready and couldn't handle it anymore. So it was really sad. I think I mentioned before, it actually, the next day was our 7th anniversary. And that was the day that we officially decided to separate and started making a plan on how that was going to look for the future.
Look, she said it was their 7th anniversary, right? And I can't speak on their relationship. Maybe that's a white relationship. I don't know. But in my eyes, I'm like, well, so you knew this person identified as a female, yet you maintained in a marriage with this individual, and your final draw was when you picked them up from the airport with your parents, and then decided that this is too much for you because they didn't give you a heads up that they're going to dress in, like, let's say drag. You know what I'm saying? The problem was you knew that this person is a female or a male pretending to be a female, and you went along with it. You addressed him as her because that's out of respect, and I understand that. But you knew that this relationship was down the drain when he did that. Because this isn't a man pretending to be a female to like females. This is a man pretending to be a female to like men. Yeah. She's too accommodating. That's the problem. She's too accommodating. She's so damn accommodating that this is your result. You should have knit that in the bud immediately. My man started painting his nails, then started putting his makeup on. Now he's wearing push-up bras, pads on the butt. Come on, bro. Sundresses, wigs. Look, you gonna wait till the 7th anniversary, huh? Look, I don't know. In a way, I can't put all the trouble on him because I feel like she was like helping the situation, and it's not her fault, but you gotta take some blame for it. It's like when you're soft parenting, right? And then the kids turn back around and be like, Mom, like, fuck you, Mom. It's like, that's because you're too much of a soft parent. And they're using that against you. When the whole time you should have been stern, like, hey, man, I don't fuck with this. Instead of like, oh, I think I can, let me see if I can like this. Let me work around it and see if we can, do something. No. We can't do nothing with this. Simple as that. Imagine if my chick started taking testosterone and shit, right? Start growing the beard out. The whole 9. Titties damn near just deflate. You hear me? Or she wrap them down tight. And then I'm sitting there like, man, maybe I can still love her. Let's see what happens. Maybe I can turn her back out. The fuck? What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel she was doing. And then with my girls, and I'm hypothetically just switching the situation, say my girl also said, oh, I like to be addressed as him. So I'm in the same house, even though we got kids, we married. I'm in the same house as my girl, calling her him, while she looking like a man next to me. Come on, bro. Look, she the problem. Am I wrong? I might be wrong, bro. I might be wrong, but in this situation, I might not be wrong. Because I tried to switch it. Because if that was in my situation, that's just me though too. If my girl tried to become a man and I had to address her as him, it would be a problem already. No, ladies and gentlemen, no. So I'm not. Maybe it's poor guidance. The dude was lost anyway. The dude was a lost cause, and she should have dropped his ass as soon as he started getting on that iffy behavior. Immediately. She waited and waited and waited. He have a whole persona until he embarrassed you in front of people that you love, and now you call it quits. He embarrassed you in front of people you love, now you call it quits. It's too late. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You cannot do that. You should have been knit that in the bud as soon as he started painting the nails. You already knew something was up. Next you know, you go in the room. No, she should have stopped it before he started wearing the pink thongs. Hey, look, and this is why I tell women, stop trying to do gay shit with your man. Look, I'm dead ass. Girls be trying to turn men out. Do I be lying? Look, you ever slapped your man ass? Females, y'all ever slapped your man's ass? Stop doing that. Cause then you gonna be blue as hell. This nigga turn gay. He like that shit. I'm like, you scratching it like, or some women, not to be explicit on here, but some women be liking that eat a nigga ass shit, bro. They freaky, G. Look, I ain't saying that's what she do, but I ain't saying that's not what she do neither. But they be on that pegging, eating booty. Next you know it, I told a chick at work, I said, y'all scratching the itch that shouldn't be itch, G. Hey, y'all scratching the itch that only a man can scratch for another man. Look, that's why I say don't do this type of shit. And now you got a man in there like, hey, I ain't gonna be surprised if Buddy ass was already wearing thongs and shit before he was painting his nails. Come on, you think it just happens one day and he just wakes up, dress, hair, makeup, push up, bro? Hell no. It first start off with you going down, you hit the tank, now you eating the booty. Gee, I'm trying not to be explicit, but y'all get what I'm saying here? It go from there to wearing the thongs, easy access. From there to wearing the sundress. Niggas start putting empty bras on with socks in the shit like a little girl. Look, my man didn't. She fucked up, G. And now the kids got to grow up knowing that they got two mamas now. Look, world over with. I'm just trying to show you, I'm telling you the G perspective of what just happened. I can't even put the blame on the man completely. I have to jump in the mind of the nigga first to be like, what was you thinking to think this is okay? She was probably a booty eater, G. I know women like that do this. And I tell women all the time, stop touching on that man booty. Stop when he bend over and you think it's funny, slapping it. No, don't do that. He might like it. Touching on it, rubbing, talking about, let me just lick. Nah, I don't know. You can only get your butt ate from two positions. Feet up or bent over. Either way is gay. Look, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure y'all subscribe. It's your boy Savage. Let's go. Hey, man, I ain't trying to be explicit in this, man, but it just, it's a goddamn shame, man. What the chat talking about, man? I know y'all going stupid. I know the chat going cuckoo. Chat talking about, man, sounds pretty level, but commenting, yeah. For real, one of the needs for the relationship, someone honestly call each other out. Nah, facts. If you're not calling your spouse out, bro, we already got a problem right there. You gotta call your spouse out with all the nonsense. Like, let my girl do anything, I'm nitting the bud immediately. I'm not playing no games with her. I just immediately gotta confront it because just to make sure that you know that I know that you did this from the jump. Hell no, when you put it that way. Yeah, I'm telling you, G. Y'all think that Buddy just got gay random, huh? No. You don't just wake up gay. You load to that shit. You don't go from 100. You just gonna go to 0 to 100%. You go from 0 to 10% or 5%, and 5 to 15, 10, 20. And you start climbing slowly. They was doing some things they should have not done. They was opening Pandora's box. My brother, I don't have a beard because I don't put a razor to my face. You know what somebody told me? They told me you don't have a beard because you don't eat booty. Is this true? I use minoxidil, God damn it. He said, come on now. He said, sometimes sexuality is like the terrible twos. People get control and there are minds in. Yeah, she asked to kiss my butt. I'm like, I'm not your ex. But he said, Camcard said, yeah, that's actually a government op. Damn, it's a government op? That's getting deep. He said, ew, what? Look, this is Savage Reacts, bro. This Savage News, Night News. This can get explicit now. Y'all better cover your ears. Maybe I'm rude. I say me is slow. I'm not your ex, baby. Yeah. Not the gay progression. Facts. Yeah. Facts. Y'all think it ain't true? That's exactly how it go. That's exactly how it go. Look, I was just at work. I work with a bunch of nurses, and they said, "What's wrong? What's wrong with you touching your man's booty? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with you touching your man's booty?" I explain to you what's wrong. It's the slow progression. Yeah, it's the gait progression. Is you slowly grab into it. Yo, girl, let me just hit the tank. Like, y'all don't look. I know how it work, cause I talk to dudes and I know what the women be talking about too. You thinking, oh, let me just suck it with the balls, right? Look, on some freaky deaky, that's cool. You can do your thing, but you let me suck it with the ball. Next, you know, you going under the tank, hitting the. You hear me? Don't do that. Fuck is you saying? Do not do that. Cause then motherfuckers look, I'm trying to tell y'all play how motherfuckers really be on some gay shit. Cause I know niggas and niggas, black people, black men that be really on that shit. I'm like, bro, I can't understand. You was straight in high school. But you know what? We all true love. Everybody's love is which. It's just I just gotta blame somebody for his his transformation. Cause you just don't turn gay at like 38. You know what I'm saying? It's like slow motion. He said, yeah, there's reasons Bill Gates owned all McDonald farms. You silly. Yeah, man. I was having this conversation with somebody at work, and I was like, dude, stop slapping your man's butt. Don't rub on it. Don't do none of that sexual shit we do to y'all. Like, and if he like it, you got a problem. You hear what I'm saying? If your man like any of that sexual shit that we do to y'all, you got a problem. You might want to look for another relationship. Like I said, don't scratch an itch that can only be scratched by another man. Some motherfucking shame. She lost her man to this shit, man. Hold on, let's finish what she was saying. Look, I didn't went through this motherfucker, and we didn't even finish what she said, man. Y'all got me distracted in here, man. I didn't ranted on. I told you the whole play. I'm telling you, that's why I don't play with that gay shit, bro. Don't even touch my shit. Don't even look at it, motherfucker. I don't even want you in the bathroom when I'm shitting. Like, get out there while I wipe. You on some freaky shit. Bitch, come on, let me get a blunkin. What is a blunkin? Hey, I'm stupid. Let me keep playing. He said, nah, turn her off. Nah, we got to finish this up. We got 40 seconds. I didn't even finish it. I already did my reaction on this. Y'all going to see that first thing in the morning when you wake up.
And I made that joke about, oh, is this what they mean by the 7-year itch? Which obviously I tried to use some humor to soften the situation, and it wasn't funny at all. But yeah, so 7 years, and then we separated out, and we ended up being divorced by January. So all of it happened super, super quick. But I think once the decision was made, we knew it was best for us to be able to move forward. And here we are, a little over 3 years later, and it's still hard to navigate, but we do co-parent well, and we are friendly and amicable with each other. And I am really proud of us for that, but it doesn't come without its challenges. So
and this video has been trending a lot lately. It's like it got like 1 million views or some shit. So like, I don't know, bro. This is I didn't know how freaky. I knew people can get freaky because I know people I work with and they get freaky. You know what I'm saying? They be telling me their stories and shit because I'm like surrounded by women, so they be telling me they sex stories and shit. It's funny, but some of that shit be freaked out for real. Motherfuckers be freaky as hell. You know what I mean? Tell her I'm not your ex, facts. But by that time, it might be too late. She already penetrating you. Talking about, oh, I love being pegged. Motherfuckers do. And that's when bitches be like, I like the dominatrix shit. No. You're not dominating a nigga that's masculine. How you gonna dominate a Marine? This nigga's a pussy. It's like, fuck, dude. Anyway. Let's get back to the fucking video. Good Lord. Stomach hurt now. Thinking about this shit. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we have the final video of tonight, and then we're going to vibe out. It looks like this is O'Shea Duke Jackson, if y'all know who that is. He's a decent commentator. I fuck with him. He was, he's okay. Let's see how he edited this video up. So, I know y'all heard of the recent person called, he said, oh, Marine. Shit makes sense then. I tell motherfuckers, I told my girl, you want to leave me for a Marine? Shit, you going to see. Nigga gonna leave you for a Marine. Fuck is you saying? Anyway, OJ Duke Jackson is one of the commentators. He commentated on Dak Prescott, and I guess they said Dak Prescott dumps his fiance over this, but technically speaking, his fiance dumped him. All right, so let's play the clip. Let's get started. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Stay tuned.
For Dak Prescott signed one of the most lucrative contracts in NFL history. He signed a 4-year, $240 million contract, which means he's getting paid about $60 million a year. But that's not all. The guaranteed money was about $231 million.
Good Lord.
Woo! Which the guaranteed money in this contract was the highest in NFL history.
Let's put Dak Prescott's $240 million contract into perspective. Over 4 years, he'll technically only be guaranteed $231 million, but once you add taxes, that'll make his take-home closer to $135 million over 4 years, which is about the combined net worth of Michelle and Barack Obama. Every year, Dak makes about $33.8 million, which is roughly the value of Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch estate when it was on the market.
So as you can see, Dak Prescott is balling. And oh, by the way, he lives in Texas where you don't got state tax. So a lot of that money is his.
He's right, you know.
Now, it's also important to know that Dak Prescott is half black, half white. He's from Louisiana. He did very well at Mississippi State, but he's been in a long-term relationship with this lady by the name of Sarah Jane Ramos. They have 2 children together. And they were getting ready to get married in Italy in April. He had his bachelor's party and everything was good. Until, for whatever reason, the wedding was called off. And again, speculation is the reason why this is happening is because she don't want to sign the prenup.
Damn.
Now, many people have been weighing in on this particular topic.
I'm anti-prenup. I believe if you need a contingency plan for marriage, you shouldn't be marrying them. Oh my God. If you need to protect yourself from your future partner who you have to lay in bed with every night, the potential mother or father of your children, you shouldn't be marrying them.
Boy, goofy ass, bro. Yeah, he gonna be the first nigga finesse. Facts. Let's drive at a high speed of rate of speed and without a seatbelt too. Hope for that bitch don't crash. Look, it's a safety net. If she really love you, she gonna marry you without that money, right? Right. If she really love you, that money don't mean nothing to her because you giving her the lifestyle anyway. You gonna siphon some money from the side anyway and stash it away. So it would be her foolish mistake not to sign the prenup, right? Now, that's just my opinion, but, like, dudes like that be like, if you sign a prenup, you don't really love your girl. Yeah. Tell that to the judge, nigga. Tell that to the lawyers. Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, tell that to the lawyers that, man, she don't love me if I didn't sign a prenup. No. Yeah. Just sign a prenup. If she love you, she'll sign it. That's how I look at it, right? How y'all look at it?
Get your stupid ass down. Who the think you is?
Guys, I am fucking tired of Emmanuel Acho. Dude, this dude is just, I don't really get it. Like, anything can change with a person. This guy is making a lot of money. He's worked very hard in like the last 10 to 11 years playing quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's say that he doesn't want to marry her because of what's going on with the contract. That doesn't mean that he doesn't trust her all the way. It just means that he's protecting himself, which is what he should do. We've all seen these divorces go bad and what has happened after the fact. We all know what happened with Mike Tyson, Robin Givens, the Kevin Garnett divorce. I mean, a bunch of these guys really go through the ringer. And let's not forget what will happen to your boy, Travis Hunter. Woo! But then there's...
We gotta stop. We gotta stop wishing that Travis Hunter goes through a divorce. Like, I used to be on that train too. He was one of my first reaction videos, and I'm like, this boy a fool. He no prenup, fresh contract. Look, we gotta let it play out now. See, he didn't. Y'all say he was gonna divorce in 3 months. He didn't get divorced in 3 months, man. Y'all gotta let it play and see. Hopefully he don't, but we gonna pray for the man.
There's more.
Dak Prescott's wedding allegedly got called off because his fiance would not sign a prenup. Now, no one knows for sure, but they were supposed to be married in Italy in a week, and now all of a sudden, it ain't happening.
But wait.
And it's not just the $240 million contract. Dak also gets like $10 million in endorsements. He's the Cowboys quarterback who, when you play with the Cowboys, you get extra money.
Facts.
Let's look at this, guys. Here's what's interesting. Not only does Dak Prescott make a lot of money in the NFL, he is the Dallas Cowboys quarterback.
Facts.
And the Cowboys, they do suck.
But
a lot.
They didn't always suck.
But they are America's favorite team, allegedly.
Literally.
And being America's favorite team, allegedly, does give you some perks. If you play for the Cowboys, you do get extra endorsements. You do get extra stuff. I mean, Jerry Jones is not a great general manager, but he knows how to keep the money coming in. And that's why people still respect playing for the Cowboys. They get these other opportunities. But then we got to look at it from this point.
So if you know anything about my content, I live by this. If she's not willing to sign a prenup, she's looking for a come up. And I am so proud of Dak Prescott, and I hope that he sees this. There is no way that you think that we're going to get married, right? And that you, if we decide not to work out, that you should be entitled to any of my money. And I'm telling you, any man that has anything worthwhile,
right?
If it's time to go to that altar and she's not willing to sign that prenup, she's looking for a come up. It should not bother her that when we part ways, that she's not parting ways with some of my money. It is not a man's job to maintain, right, the lifestyle that you are providing for a woman when you are no longer with her. That is the perks of being with me.
Yes, Lord.
Shout out to my boy out there, I Am Truth Hers 357.
Look, can I say this? It's true. If you marrying me, right, or you marry my perks, because that just tells you, right, that if you put a prenup in front of a woman, right, and this could not apply for all women, but for this woman, for example, Dak Prescott, he put a prenup in front of this woman, right? He just signed a $240 million deal, and she says no. Regardless that she was with you before the money, regardless if you have 2 kids with her, if she says no, then it's a no. So now you go back into the field and find you another quarterback of a major league football team, one of the best football teams in America, and with 2 kids, by the way, and now try to get that. Literally. Because, look, I think, honestly, sometimes, and this is my opinion, if a man got to constantly convince a woman to stay with him, he should let her go. Because I shouldn't have to convince you to do something that's in your best interest. In your best interest, it's best to sign this motherfucker paper, shut the hell up, and get this great lifestyle that I'm finna give you. That's what's in your best interest. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's in your best interest. Simple as that. It's either that or he gonna play a slick role anyway and put the money into his mama's name. You ain't gonna get none anyway. Like, these girls be like you are a stay-at-home mother, 2 kids. Any woman would have signed that note. If you in the chat, tell me right now, if any woman would have signed that note and said, sure, babes, I'll sign the prenup, because the lifestyle that comes with that money is a different type of lifestyle. Lifetime tickets, front row, other wives, players, boy, money, private jets. That's not even including, you know what I'm saying? Just be a wife and do your duty. He's already marrying you. You already got his kids. He's not most likely going to leave you. This is the beginning stage. You're on a yacht. Bachelorette party. Look, somebody was in her ear. It's like, girl, if he hit you with a prenup, leave him. Somebody had to be in her ear because Dak Prescott, bro. If you get a $240 million contract for 4 years, fuck no. You signed this prenup, boy. And you think nobody was in this man ear talking about sign that shit? Look, he already cracked. He already got babies out of her. Nigga, you're going to sign this contract. Or you're going to just be a cracked woman with kids. Unfortunately. He wants to love her. He wants to be with her. He just wants you to sign this contract so he can show that you are really for me, and not what I give you. Even though you will get out of the deal everything that I'm providing to you. That's what I got out of it. Exactly. That's what I got out of it. I don't know if anybody else got that kind of concept, but in my eyes, I feel like, and this is from a man's perspective, don't worry about the money. You're going to get the money because you're with me, so you get the lifestyle with me. But sign this paper, and it tells me that you love me. And if you don't love me, don't sign this paper and call the wedding off. Actually, if you don't sign this paper, the wedding's off because I'm not getting married without it. Oh, I'm just going to, my value is so high as a mother of two. I'm not going to sign it. I think I can find another guy. Now you get nothing, and you just get child support when you could have got child support in the ring. Goofy. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. This is kind of awkward. I think some women be making really bad decisions for their future and the future of their kids. Because now what? You just separate your kids from your husband because he wants a prenup when you could have been in this life. Now what, you have to go search for another guy and separate yourself. All that, bro. The grass isn't green on the other side. Literally. And I say that with a kind heart. It's not. Like, I really want women to go out there and try to find another guy when you have a high performing man. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all tell me that in the comment section, though. It's your boy Savage. Let's go. Let's see. It's weird to me because to me, marriage is about the kids. Once you have them, you stay. That's how you think. That's how I think. Can't fathom fucking around when there are kids. Yeah, some people still mess around with kids, brother. Even with a ring, people still mess around. So how I see it is, and this is me, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. I think if a woman's in a great situation like Dak Prescott, I think that she should just be a wife, stay at home, raise the kids, which you probably don't have to do because he fucking has a $240 million deal. So they're going to have babysitters, and you could chill the fuck out for the rest of your life and chill out with him, just as long as you doing whatever you need to do. Go get some gifts. Go get a car. Go have him pay off your parents' house or some shit. So even if he does leave you, he did some things for your outside family and maybe gave yourself a structured portfolio or some shit. But when you say, I'm not going to sign this prenuptial agreement, you kind of just close the door on all access to do that other than child support. Right? Now, since he knows that you're against him because you won't sign a prenup agreement, now that he knows that you're against him because you won't sign a prenup agreement, he might fuck around and send that money to his mama and say, "Mama, put this in an account, save it." Judge, I don't make I had a $240 million contract, but it was in my mom's name or some shit like that, or in my business. I don't know. I just think that you could have had the marriage. I think she just didn't want to be married because a piece of paper, and tell me if I'm wrong, ladies in the chat, a piece of paper on a prenup is not going to, if you love the man, you're going to marry him, right? Maybe I'm wrong. If you love the man, you're going to marry him, or would a prenup stop you from marrying a man? Or does that signify to the man that you have an agenda? It says, fellas, be careful what you wish for, please. Fortunately, I have multiple women. Yeah. I just think, and this is like I said, it's just my personal opinion. If, for the ladies, for real, like, if you think that if a guy has you, and we're not talking about any guy here. We're talking about the lead quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Fuck, bro. I feel so angry for her because she's like, she must be a bird brain You ever talk to, and not all women like this. Like that's when I bump into intellectual women, I'd be wanting to have very deep conversations with them because they're like, not all of them are intellectuals, right? But the ones that act different, you know what I mean? Like they're like bird brain because men come around and splurge money on them. Those are the girls that really don't have to perform intellectually. Those are the girls like la da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And I think she's a bird brain. Your man had just about to sign he's securing a $240 million contract for 4 fucking years. Just 4 years, bro. He asked to marry y'all, have y'all thing, and he just say, sign this prenup, and it's a done deal. You're already having a bachelor party. You say no. I feel bad for her because I think she's actually stupid. Man, gotta go, brother. Good to see you. Peace. Appreciate it, Cam. Appreciate the love, brother. Thanks for the show, man. Make sure you subscribe. I feel sad for her because I feel like she don't know what she did, and I feel like later the girl gonna come back and be like, oh nah, baby, I love you. Nah, I'm not going nowhere. And it's like, girl, I know you are alternative motive. Like, I know what you want out of this now because you just switched your whole narrative. Somebody talked to you. You think her girl's not in her head now? Like, they were probably in her head when she made that decision and she's going to walk away. The girls, as soon as everybody talking about, like, this girl retarded as hell. Like, she going to come back like, oh, baby, I love you. I always loved you. It was just emotional. And he'll be a fool to take her back. He'll definitely be a fool to take her back. I think at this point that he definitely got to let the chick go. Because at this point, it's just disrespectful to the soul. We're going to finish this video up so y'all can get some more of this content. It's your boy Savage, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. Since we're done recording, technically, I already clipped my videos up for the morning. What we're going to do is just run this through, and we're going to run it like a vlog, big dog, you know. So let's get those likes up. Let's get those subs up, man. We're going to run this number up. We're going to probably push it through the night until I get sleepy.
He is really, really coming out with the truth, right? And if this is the real case, it's something to think about. Men should have every opportunity to protect themselves financially. If the woman isn't okay with that, she shouldn't even try to marry you. And again, she's protected financially as long as she is with you. That's the most important part. I want to address something that's important. All of this is speculation about the prenup, but we do have an update. Sarah Jane herself has said this had nothing to do with the prenup. I hope we can put that rumor to rest now. What? So let's say, for example, that rumor is not true, right? Well, let's look at the fact that there is some allegations of Dak Prescott cheating with another woman, and because he cheated with somebody else, she's calling off the wedding. Something must have happened at the bachelor's party, and that's the rumor out there. So we still don't know because the evidence is inconclusive. But I kind of want to talk about this because this is very, very important, guys.
All right,
and
pause.
I saw.
Now look, before he carry on, look, we speculating. We speculators. We gonna speculate. You hear me? And so she come out and say she cute. I'll give her that. She ain't got no cheeks, no. She ain't got nothing back there though. Cool. It don't matter. Anyway, we did speculate, and we speculated that she didn't want to sign that prenup. Now she comes out and says she don't want the prenup. See, we do this live. Look. So the only other explanation out of that is that he cheated on her, or she cheated on him. Now, this did happen in the process of them having a joint bachelorette and bachelor party. Let's put our thinking caps on here. And if everybody know, let me see if I can find a picture, because they were on the boat with some bad bitches. You hear me? That's what I heard. That's what I seen, goddammit. Prescott, bachelor. Yeah, that boy a bachelor, because she got some attractive friends. Let's say that. She definitely has some attractive friends. And look at that. Look at that. See, look. Criminal. How can we see this? Yep. See, my girl can't be having bad bitches around her. Like, she should just be, I'm not saying she should be worried, but she should be a little bit suspect. You know what I'm saying? Those some bad chicks. Let me see if I can zoom in for y'all. Look at that. Bad bitches everywhere. So I guess this her in the middle. She got a body on her, you hear me? She decent. But then you got Shorty to the right. You just got boobies everywhere, G. That's all I'm saying. There's boobies everywhere. Don't bring your man, and he should be faithful, but don't bring your faithful man around women because he's still a man. Sorry. Now, if you disagree with that, then you must don't know how men work and temptation work. Now we seeing what's going on, right? We don't know what actually happened, right? So now at this point, we second guessing. Now she's saying that it didn't happen that way. So now we saying what? What are we saying? We're saying that he cheated. Now, if it's not the prenup like she said, then it's either one cheated or the other cheated, or they just like she probably did some shit like I'm good, or maybe he checked out one of her friends. Come on, man, you got cheeks and titties hanging out everywhere. He gonna look. He gonna peep a look. Your chick you can't put, if I'm with my chick in the thing, it's going to be hard for hell and me. I've got to keep my eyes straight. You got bitches all around me like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sneak a peek. You hear me? I'm going to sneak a peek. I'm just saying. I might not. But I might. Let's keep going.
A clip that I thought was so important for this video, I got to share it.
I feel like when it come down to white women and black women, just from experience and talking to my white friends, the white women have the upper hand when it comes to relationships right now.
And what's that?
Because every time I talk to one of my friends, I don't care if he living in a shack when he first started going with this lady. 5 years later, they either own the shack and the land and building it into an empire, or she done spoke up on this man and built this confidence up so high, no matter what's been going on, she ain't left his side, she ain't downgraded him, she only want to see him grow because she know with him growing, she's growing.
I know Sarah Jane Ramos is not technically white, but she is white appearing and she's white Hispanic. And I think that the case is when you talk about black men getting with non-black women, that they are preferred to be in relationships. And that is when you don't have anything, they're with you and they will help you build on whatever you got. This brother here is saying he's talked to so many men that had white wives and white girlfriends. He would go on to say that white women were very, very feminine in his honest opinion. And white women are women of other cultures, and I'm just adding that in there, are not with you for your money. And if Dak Prescott cheated on his girlfriend, that's one thing. The prenup is what everybody's talking about, and this rumor is out there. And if he called off this engagement because of that, then black men simply need to get out of their mind that women are only with you that are white or white adjacent, which is Latinos or white Latinos or Asians.
Okay, look, I'm gonna have to get off this video. This is the part where O'Shea Duke Jackson be divergent and like he had diverse into some other shit that's irrelevant to what we're talking about. Does that make sense? He just played a nigga video that had nothing to do with the nigga we talking about. This is why you can't listen to this nigga too long. He does this a lot, actually. He does this a lot. Was it O'Shea Duke Jackson? He was on topic for the first 8 minutes. After that, he started diverging to other videos and stuff. It's too much. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. I don't know. In this situation, if it wasn't for the prenup, then it would have to do with some type of infidelity, right? Or just maybe a look. Maybe he cheated before. Maybe she had tolerance for. Come on, he's a quarterback of the NFL, active, 240 milli. You think he ain't cheat? Come on, bro. Maybe I'm gonna defend her. Look, I'm a savage. I defend both sides. Maybe he's a cheater, huh? Yeah. Maybe he's a bad guy, huh? Maybe he cheated on her on that yacht and was clapping one of her friends, G. And she caught him in the act, and they started yelling. Then he said, bitch, I hit you with the prenup. And she said, hell no. But she said it was nothing about the prenup. So we're just going to assume it was infidelity. Yes, because that's the only other option. If it's not about the money, it's about infidelity, right? He was clapping or flirting with one of her friends on the boat. But why is all your friends in bathing suits? I guess because you're on a yacht, right? But if you not the baddest chick, see, if you a 10, or say your chick a 7, she got to surround herself with some 5s. Some 4s. Imagine your chick a 7. She surrounding herself with some 9s, bro. Look, you're just asking for trouble, ma'am. Okay? You're just asking for trouble, right? So I'm going to defend her. Maybe he's a cheating bastard. And she ain't signing no prenup because he's a cheater. So if he want to leave, maybe that's her way of saying, hey, if you're going to cheat on me, you're going to lose half of it. See? I can play devil's advocate now. Maybe she's in the right. Because, of course, you know this nigga cheated. You think this nigga faithful? 240. 4 years. Quarterback. You know the quarterbacks be getting it in. Look. Maybe it was his fault. But he's the one with the leverage. But she does have the right to leave and do what she want to do. And get child support on that. And still live her life non-cheated on. And she gets to stay at the limelight. So it could be a win for her. But if she wanted to get married like she did, then maybe it's a lose for her. But say she wanted to leave, he's a cheater, she didn't want to deal with it, because some girls don't take it. Sometimes it's the last straw, and I understand that part. But in this case, it's a L and a win. You know what I'm saying? She still gets child support, but she has 2 kids and she has to find the next guy. Not saying that it's going to be a top celebrity, because both of those kids she has are his kids. So, you know, but you never know. We live in a simp society, you know what I mean? That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's see what else is on this media thing, man. Let's see what else is on this media thing. Since we vibing now. Says we're pretty much done with the stream itself. We just vibing out. Comment something below if y'all got something that I ain't seen yet. I could probably try it out and do a react. Oh, I do want to react to it. Well, this ain't official, so maybe we could do that. Virginia. New gun law. So Virginia State, they just passed, I think, in the House and the Senate completely, and now it's heading to the governor's desk, right? Now, if you don't know, what's her name? What's the Virginia lady's name? I hate her because she beat. I was following this last time. So the Virginia governor, actually, the one that's current right now, she beat the last lieutenant governor of Virginia in the last election. Now, the new lady, she's like super liberal, even though she's former CIA, whatever. And now they're pushing for a gun ban in Virginia. And a gun ban by no assault rifles, nothing over 15 rounds. It was 10 before. The same thing Illinois has. So I was watching Washington Gun Law, which is this main guy right here. And this guy is very informative. And the thing about him, he was saying, buy your gun, buy it now, do not wait. And that's true. Buy your gun, buy it fast, and hurry up, because you'll be grandfathered in if you, say, for instance, there's assault rifle ban, and they mean it. No manufacturing, no, what is it? You can't do shit. just say that. Like, it's just like Illinois, bro. You can't manufacture the guns. You can't edit the guns. Everything that you can put on the guns, optics, rails, all that shit illegal, bro. So if y'all in the state of Virginia, before it gets on her desk, which it could be on her desk, and she's going to sign it for sure. She's definitely going to sign it. But if it's like the state of Illinois, nigga, they had it in the House, the Senate, and on J.B. Pritzker's desk within 24 hours, nigga. All in one day. That's how fast they move in state of Illinois. You blink and your shit was banned. And the stores immediately couldn't sell shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless you were grandfathered in. And then J.B. Prister also stated that you can't manufacture some shit. So think you can just get the lower part of the gun? No. Because you can't find no other, in no place. If you go with your ID, even though you don't need a FOIA card and shit, if you go to a different state and they look at your ID and it's from the state of Virginia, they can't even give you things to put on your guns that's not considered a gun. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. I don't like, and I don't even want to make a reaction about this because I get passionate about the 2A. Because you got to understand, our founding fathers created this rule for a reason, to protect your first rule. But what they're doing is they're taking away your 2A right, your Second Amendment right. They're taking that, their right to bear arms. And first, they're not taking it away completely, but they're restricting it. They slowly restrict it, and then it disappears. Oh, AI style, disappear. 15 round, disappear. Now 10 round, disappear. Nothing that looks like nothing that is a barreled gun, disappear. You just got pistols. So you just defend yourself against pistols. Look, if you want more rights, you go to a state that gives you more rights. If you want less taxes, you go to a state that gives you less taxes. The liberal states are the main ones that are taking your rights away, bringing in the immigrants, and they're also taxing you more money. Eventually, no one's going to be able to live in these blue states. Unfortunately, the effect of this is that the immigrants, and I want people to understand this, man, because this is actually true. The liberal states are bringing, the blue states are bringing immigrants in to replace the votes of the people that are there, because originally those votes got those people in order, like J.B. Prister. Instead of him protesting for the black people, he goes and replaces them with the brown people, right? The immigrants. And which, okay, cool, that's what you're going to do. But at the same time, while he's doing that, he's disarming the public. We're going to disarm you. At the same time, we're going to bring in your replacement, and then we're going to hire the taxes on you so you can't afford your same area that you were raised in. See, we're not going to let Illinois down. We're not going to let Illinois, like, go freely. We can't. We're not. We're not going to let Illinois away free without a fight. We're not just going to let JB or super liberals come in here and just fuck up our whole state. We weren't always like this. Literally, the governor was red before JB Prister was here. And he was in order for a good amount of time, a very big amount of time, right before Ogoyevich. After he went to jail, the guy that took over, he was in place for a long time. Got that guy's name. He needs to come back. Yeah, I'm just passionate about our Second Amendment right. I just feel like it shouldn't be infringed on, because if your founding fathers that came here and took this country or whatever and founded it, whatever, if they said the first rule is to say what the hell you want, and the second rule is to have these guns to protect what the fuck you want to say. And then motherfuckers come in and restrict that. Nah. You can't say what you want. But not only that, you can't have what you want either, to protect yourself. Like, what the fuck? Why the criminals out there with the guns? Like in Chicago, right? State of Illinois, you cannot have firearms that are like Dracos, ARs. You got to register and all that shit, whatever. It's stupid shit, right? Your grandfather didn't if you bought them before they did the cutoff. But while you're doing that, the killers and shit are still out there with the Dracos and ARPs, and you trying to defend your house with a little 10-round pistol, and they got a 30, 50-round drum. They got titties on the Draco coming in the crib, G, with 6 of them. They got a Glock too, but they Glock got a 30-round clip with a switch, and your Glock got 10 rounds on them. Come on, man. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? And they know that, right? So they disarm the citizen. And look, only the citizens that do what the government tell them to do are the vulnerable ones, because the criminals, they don't listen anyway. This shit's not even their gun. How many kids get found with switches? Chicago is the city of switches, G. If y'all don't know, they Swiss cheese anything out here, man. Yeah. I hope you like cheese. Definitely the Swiss ones, because they gonna Swiss you up. I'm just saying. You'll find a button on a random 13-year-old, G. You'll find a button on a random motherfucking just walking outside, acting like he ain't got nothing on the whole time, Glocky. He'll put a switch on the 15 round. Shoot all the bullets in 1.5 seconds. That's exactly how it goes. It's like 10. Literally, a switch is shooting like 10 bullets a second. Facts. 10 bullets. You put a 50 round jump on a switch, but 5 seconds you got 50 rounds out. This shit's shooting faster than automatics in the military. G. Now, should you do that? No. Is it illegal? Yes. But Illinois is so light on motherfuckers, they will like hit you with like they'll tap you on the shoulder like just go back out there. Literally. Motherfuckers be out there full draked up, get caught with it, and be right back out. Look at, ain't that a federal charge? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm passionate about the 2AG. I just feel like if some shit go down, you ain't gonna be able to defend your family. You know what I'm saying? That's what I worry about the most. It's like if some shit really go down, like you either it's gonna be like this. You ain't gonna be ready for what's coming, or you gonna have to shoot like John Wick in this bitch. You gonna have to be the best shot in the West, in the Midwest, on some real shit, like on some quick jaw shit. Wow. You know what I'm saying? In order to deal with niggas for real. Or if not, bro, you're just done. Because the killer's still out here with Dracos, bro. Y'all seen the killing that just happened in Chicago? Motherfuckers hopped out the whip, blowing shit down. Draco. ARP. Glocky with the switchy. Thank God the only person that died was the girl in the car. But the baby stayed alive and the boyfriend got hit twice. That was it. But still, while criminals still out here with this shit, J.B. Prister is restricting the real citizens that can't defend their own home. Indiana, they don't play that shit. You can just walk with that bitch on the hip. I might have to go out there. I ain't gonna lie with you, G. What's going on in this world, man? Angelo So Media. Make sure y'all fuck with me, man. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, definitely Facebook, man. I got new videos coming. I mean, I'm gonna be probably have to get up early to post some of these videos. We got a full functioning business here, bucko. You hear me? What's the move? What y'all on, man? Y'all up late? I see y'all looking at the boy. It says firearms ID card law. Let me see. Sorry, so y'all can see what I'm looking at. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Am I a streamer? Is this considered streaming? Am I a streamer? Okay. I think I'm good, yeah. Yeah, I'm a streamer, G. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going. Sorry. I got multiple screens now. I'm really doing shit. Data shows pump and dunk stock schemes are rocket. Let's see what's going on here.
CBS News New York investigates so-called pump and dumps. It's a type of stock market scam that is emptying bank accounts all over the country. And data shows a 330% increase over the last year. Investigative reporter Tim McNicholas spoke with two traders who say it cost them tens of thousands.
That sound signals a new day of trading on the NASDAQ. But to this peak skill man,
I lost 74,000.
It now sounds more like an alarm bell.
I felt terrible, extremely depressed. I mean, aside from losing the money, you feel humiliated when you get run over like that.
It all started back in November when he discovered a social media account offering investment advice. He says that account invited him to a WhatsApp chat where an apparent financial guru called the Professor shared trading tips with dozens of people.
Life is about continuous learning and progress.
Is this the Professor?
This is the Professor speaking. Let's grab this chance and get one step closer to our goals in life.
At first, he says the advice worked.
Sometimes I feel bad for people like this, and sometimes I'm like, you deserve it, nigga. Like, you was on a Facebook group and they put you to a WhatsApp, and this motherfucker giving you financial advice about the stock market, and you just taking it in. And then you do as they say and say you lost tens of thousands of dollars. Like, That's what would happen. You just listen to random people about financial advice about shit you don't know about, right? Like, I don't even feel bad for this dude for real. Like, I don't know if to give this nigga pity or be like, you're just a dumbass. Like, let me just rewind this so you can hear what this nigga just said. Like, it just sounds stupid.
It now sounds more like an alarm bell.
I felt terrible, extremely depressed. I mean, aside from losing the money, you feel humiliated when you get run over like that.
It all started back in November when he discovered a social media account offering investment advice. He says that account invited him to a WhatsApp chat where an apparent financial guru called the Professor shared trading tips with dozens of people.
Life is about continuous learning and progress.
Is this the Professor?
This is the Professor speaking. Let's grab this chance and get one step closer to our goals in life.
At first, he says the advice worked and his account grew by tens of thousands. Then, in late January, the Professor urged the group to buy big on a little-known foreign company called Mason Glory Limited, MSGY, on the NASDAQ. The value of the stock skyrocketed from all the new investments, only for it to crash the next day.
My $80,000 stake went down to $10,000. Actually, I've lost the least amount of money of all the people I know. Many people have lost well over $100,000 and $200,000.
It's a kind of fraud called a pump and dump. Scammers buy shares of a cheap stock, then convince others to buy big, pumping up the stock's value so the scammers can sell their shares for huge profits. From the NASDAQ to the New York Stock Exchange, the FBI tells CBS News New York complaints of pump and dumps jumped 330% over the last year.
More people are invested in the stock market than ever.
DJ Hennis is a managing director with the accounting firm KPMG.
Sort of day trading with Robinhood, it's more popular to be involved.
Now, I'm going to explain this to the people that might not understand it. Let me know if I'm not explaining this correctly. I believe what's going on is basically they made let's say a fake crypto. That makes it more sense, right? Say I made a fake crypto coin, right? And I said, and I have a group of individuals. It's just like on some, what's that one stock everybody did? GameStop. So everybody went to GameStop and they kind of like bought GameStop, which rose it up, which made everybody's money big. And then if you pulled out, you got your money. So what I'm expecting what this guy might have did is that he went in, he had a group of people, multiple groups of people, because the dude said he had like dozens of people in the group. So I'm thinking he had multiple groups. They all invested their money into this stock, bringing it up from a negative all the way up, all the way up. And then once it hit that top peak, he sold all his shit, which he had hella stock and shares of it, which means his shit rose up. So he dumped his shit and left they shit in there, and then they shit just plummeted. Damn. Yeah, man. That's why I don't try to guess with that. You just better do a safe index fund, big dog. S&P, NASDAQ. You know what I'm saying? You can't be playing because people don't even know either. And plus, you should always be verifying everything with ChatGPT or any type of AI. Like, I'm not just taking advice from nobody no more. Like, I'm literally verifying everything with AI. Like, because that's kind of what just happened, bro. He just basically bought, like, yeah, pumped and dumped. So he tricked a lot of motherfuckers to pump, and then he dumped that bitch out. It's a clever move, though. But, man, you imagine somebody's giving you financial advice and you've never seen this individual. Wouldn't you be a little suspect of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can't be that oblivious, right?
All of these things in short term. And then social media has allowed these messages to go out more quickly to more people.
Other people who invested in MSGY took to Reddit to share their stories. And a Long Island man tells CBS News New York he lost 96 grand to the ruse. He asked us not to reveal his name, as did this Peekskill man, because he says his family is still afraid of the scammers.
They're worried about physical intimidation and people going out and getting revenge and so forth.
Embarrassment, nigga.
NASDAQ says there was so much volatility on that stock that morning that it triggered an automatic freeze, so the victims could not trade as the value plummeted. We reached out to Mason Glory Limited and did not hear back, but financial experts say the companies themselves often have nothing to do with the pump and dump schemes, Christine.
Well, let's go back. Hit at it one more time.
NASDAQ says there was
and so forth.
NASDAQ says there was so much volatility on that stock that morning that it triggered an automatic freeze, so the victims could not trade as the value plummeted. We reached out to Mason Glory Limited and did not hear back, but financial experts say the companies themselves often have nothing to do with the pump and dump schemes, Christine.
So what about investigators? Have prosecutors gone after these companies?
So last year, federal prosecutors in Chicago charged 7 people in Malaysia and Taiwan with running a similar pump and dump. The DOJ says investigators seized $214 million in profits from that scheme. They've now set up a victim compensation fund.
It's quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tim.
And this is what happened at Robinhood one time when everybody was like dumping their shit. They'll freeze that bitch up so nobody else can dump their shit. So why that shit just plummeted and you sitting there trying to sell, you can't because it's not allowing you to sell. And then that motherfucker plummeted to like 5 cents. And then they unfreeze it. Oh, man. That's why I don't be trying to do that day trading shit. Like, just the rule of the game is to put it in and let it sit, man. The rule of the game is put that money in there and don't touch it. Just let it build, like, whatever it is. But, yeah, I think people are, their consciousness, something, whatever's happening, man, it just seems like, I guess it's unfair for the people that don't know, but when you dealing with money, you should always know, right? If you're ever dealing with money and it's a concept that, oh man, I might lose it, you should do a lot of research on that, unless you got money to lose. Let's say that. All right. What else going on in the world, man? Canada. Oh, that's gonna happen fast enough. I think, and this is my prediction, I think the stock is gonna drop very low, bro. Because I think, and this is my personal opinion, I think that AI is replacing a lot of white-collar jobs, which are the majority of, those prime lending loans that they were using. They aren't going to be able to afford their bills anymore because they've been replaced by AI. Houses are about to go for sale, bro. I heard this saying, man, I tell people, when there's blood on the street, it's time to eat. You hear me? That means when shit is going through crazy shit like the volatileness of the stock, it's time to eat, bro. The shit's gonna drop because when people go broke, what do? They even reported it recently. And most people right now, they're taking out their 401s. They're cashing out their 401s because they don't have enough money to pay the bills. It's crazy because you got to pay taxes on that and you get hit with a penalty. So people are cashing out their 401s. They're losing their house foreclosure. AI is taking a lot of white collar jobs. Like, good thing I'm safe. I'm in a safe field that I don't have to worry about things like that. But for those people that aren't, like, maybe it's not smart to go into school for finance. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in school or you think about going into finance, maybe that's not a smart idea. You know? There's a lot of things. Claude just released a, let's see. Claude released a Claude jobs taken by AI. All right. Artificial intelligence is increasing impact of the job market by automating routine, rule-based and cognitive tasks, and significant disruption expected in white-collar services sector between 2026 and 2030. Approximately 30% of current U.S. jobs could be automated by 2030. 30%. Okay. I would absolutely never have debt like most of these people. I'm 30 years old working with 7-year-olds and don't plan well. Facts. Look, I tell people that I take care of the elderly, bro, for a living, and I listen to them, bro. They all broke. They're all like, I'm like, bro, if this is how it is, there's gonna be a lot of homeless people in this nursing home in the future, Because if the government has to supplement these older people that don't have money and shit, they all gonna be in a nursing home getting the Medicaid, and that's what I see. You know what I mean? So I tell people, bro, get rid of debt. Debt's the devil. Stop buying shit you can't afford. Live between your needs. Like I told my, I drive a Honda Accord. It's a good Honda Accord though. It's the good version. You know what I'm saying? But people like, no, it's not a Dodge Charger. I'm like, nigga, when the last time? How much your oil change costs? Oh, you don't like my Honda Accord? How much your oil change costs? God damn it! Oh, it was just $150. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, $150 oil change, huh? You know, that's why I don't listen to people. You know, I just worry about the money. Keep the money in the door. Get rid of debt. Hurry up and get definitely credit cards. I advise anybody that got high interest credit card, whatever your payment is, try to get that into a personal loan with a better interest rate. Because 22% is crazy and up. With 40% of employers planning to reduce their workforce due to AI automation, the jobs mostly experience AI high impact and high risk. Based on studies from Anthropic, Microsoft, and others, those roles have the highest percent of tasks that can be handled by AI. Starting with the first one, computer programming, 75% exposure. Oh my Lord. Nigga, if you are in computer programming, you are finito, bro. You're about to go through some trouble. Imagine you go to school, even if you're like an entry level or junior level exec, like junior level programmer, bro. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. 75%. Writing, updating, and maintain software. So you're telling me that AI can do that. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Nigga, I'm finna make some shit. I'm finna create a whole app with AI by itself. Amen. Even more realize entirely on their 401s, and it didn't last. I just bought my 2025 Chevy Colorado with silver. I saved for 5 years, paid off, brother, at 32. Next is the new house, paid, not used. Bet. Be blessed, bro. Gotta get off to go to work. Yes, sir. Get that bread, brother. Get that bread, man. You focus, man. Y'all need to do what brother doing in here, man, because he know what he's doing. You pay things off. You get rid of debt, and then you can invest. Like what we're doing, I had to explain this to my girlfriend. My girl, she thinks that motherfuckers should just go into debt because everyone else goes into debt. So I'm like, bro, no. You cannot do that. You can't just go into debt. You can't just buy houses because everyone else around you is buying houses. You should be focused. If you don't pay 20% on the house, don't buy the house. Because you got to think about the interest that is killing you. Just pay the shit off if you got the money. Facts. Get rid of that interest because you're paying double the amount of the house. You could have saved that for another, for investment. You buy a $250,000 house. By the time those 30 years over, you just paid another $250,000 on that house. Hey man, that will ruin you. It's called house broke. Facts, bro. I tell people this all the time. Motherfuckers are buying house with 46% of their income into the house. Nigga, if somebody sneeze and have to call off a day at work, nigga, you're in trouble. If a motherfucker, damn, I gotta stay home today. We can't do that, babes. The bills might not get paid this month. You know what I'm saying? But that's just 30 years of that. You know what I'm saying? They constantly got to do that for 30 years. I tell people, bro, if you're going to do something, throw a 15-year, bro. Don't even trust yourself at 30. You're telling me that you're going to have that job. Nothing's going to change in 30 years. Nigga, 30 years ago, the internet was created. Like the .com era was a thing. 30 years ago. Look at where we at now. We're in AI. It's finna be another recession. Like, are y'all looking at, I tell people, are y'all looking at what's going on right now? Let's get back to the conversation. AI. Claude said the percentage of 75% exposure to computer graphics, computer programming. So that means if you're going to be a computer programmer, bro, don't even go into the field. Facts. Unless you want trouble. Because AI is taking your job. Customer service representatives, 70% exposure. Handled by chatbots, virtual assistants, and AI voice systems. Look, I was finna hire me a virtual assistant, AI virtual assistant, to do tasks for me, so I can function YouTube better. So it can start making thumbnails and shit and doing all that shit, because I don't be wanting to do it. I'd be like, I was just about to hire somebody to do that. I bet it's way cheaper if I hire a AI robot and it does it by itself, and I just program it and it just does what it needs to do. 70% exposure. Don't go into customer service representation. And that's for anybody, bro. And if it can leaks into the chat box and the virtual assistants, then it can leak into sales. Next, data entry keyers. What is that? Extracting data and filling forms. Come on now. 67% exposure. Medical record specialists. Ooh, they starting to get into the medical records. 67 exposure. Compiling, coding, and extracting data. Come on. Look, you can use at ChatGPT. Look, I tell people to do this. And I don't know if you want to be personal, just X out your personal information. You get an x-ray or you get a blood test or something, upload it to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, what do you see? That's what I do. I ask ChatGPT, what do you see? And it explains, oh, based on my analytics and all my research, based on all the books in the fucking world about medical, nigga, you might have diabetes, bro. Go get that checked. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. I was thinking about stating a gold and silver channel. Shit changed my life. Nah, bro, I think YouTube might be the only way, brother. Or not YouTube, it could be any social media, but I think for sure social media is definitely going to be the thing that saves you from a recession for sure. Other than like blue collar work. Blue collar work and the internet for sure. Because one thing I noticed when what's that shit called? One thing I noticed when COVID happened, when COVID happened, that YouTube was still safe. The internet, people still don't mind spending $13 to be entertained and educated. You know what I'm saying? That's like a small price to pay. I don't mind paying YouTube $13.99 to be educated and updated on shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do YouTube videos than watching the news or paying for TV because I can get free movies on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I say YouTube is that gateway to kind of like, and it's media. It's all you need is internet, and all you need is a signal to go to YouTube, bro. Once people fucking with you, you got a whole nother sense of safety right there. You're like, oh fuck, I just saved myself from a depression. As long as I keep shit going, like I treat this like my business. I'm in a medical field, so I'm already safe. But if I wasn't, I would try to get into a field that is safe, and then I would still do YouTube because you never know. You know, working for somebody sometimes it's just based off if they like you. They'll fire your ass. For real, and definitely when you work around a lot of women, unfortunately, and they're your boss. I've had it happen. Market research analyst, 65% exposure. Damn. So analyzing data, scrapping and generating reports. Damn, that's damn near, yeah. Market research analyst. ChatGPT could take your shit 65% of the time. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see what's next. Sales representative. See, 63% exposure. Contacting customers and product demonstration. So you're telling me that sales representative, right? This right here. AI can do that too. I'm trying to see when it's going to peak below 50%. Financial and investment analyst. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can literally use ChatGPT to be your financial advisor and your investment analyst. Like, they'll literally break down data to you as much as somebody that actually knows it. Like, I tell people, like, this is infinite information and limited supply of books and knowledge inside of a AI bot that can access it as soon as you give it the word command to do so. So whatever you're looking for, it searches for. 57% exposure, forecasting and analyzing financial information. Look, I don't need a financial advisor no more. That means the people in the financial sector, 57% of that, nigga, it's going to be covered by AI. It's going to be a dub for all y'all, unfortunately. And now all these jobs I labeled are white-collar jobs, unfortunately. So fortunately for the blue-collar people, the people that actually get their hands dirty and get nitty and gritty, they probably won't be replaced. You know what I'm saying? Carpenters, construction workers, nurses, docs, what else? Anything with your hands, for real. plumbers, electricians, people like that. They gonna probably be safe for a little bit, right? The internet is dangerous. I'm in auto manufacturing, 10 years. I run my own small business on the side. It's my passion, not work. Robots would have a hard time keeping up with auto manufacturing. Facts. And you know, I just read a report that the Chinese people, they getting out of finance and tech and they're moving over to manufacturing, bro. Imagine that. The Chinese have changed. They said, fuck it, we're not even going to do tech anymore. We're going to go into manufacturing. Like manufacturing is because they're going after the money, and tech was the money, and finance was the money. Now the money's not going in because that's where the AI at. And I don't give a fuck if you the best Chinese man in the world, that's the smartest nigga ever. AI is better than you and faster. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they smart as hell, and they said, fuck that, we get into manufacturing. Some manufacturers won't be replaced, at least for a while. They're leaving the U.S. dollar behind. They dumping up U.S. treasuries. Yeah, bro, we're in trouble. And that's why I don't feel safe. That's why I feel like transferring my USD into gold and silver, bro. I just feel like it's more safe there, because if people are dumping U.S. treasuries, people are selling off stuff. The value of the dollar, what's going to happen is the government is going to try to pump dollars into the economy to keep the economy up. It's going to lessen the dollars, bro. Because they're always going to try to buy the banks out, because everybody's going to default on not everybody, but there's going to be a lot of people defaulting on their homes. People are going to get nervous, pull out on their stock. Stock is going to drop. And this is probably a prediction. I'm not really 100% sure. I'm just thinking like, okay, what happens when a bunch of white collar people that make a lot of money stop making a lot of money? You know what I'm saying? They're going to flood a market that is already full, the blue collar work. They're going to start selling off their shit and downgrading their house style. I think and that's why I tell people, like, somebody bought, like, say I know somebody that bought like a $500,000 house. I'm like, in 30 years, think that bitch going to be $1 million? Look, no, it's not going to be $1 million. That house might actually lower. It might stagnate and stay the same. That house might stay the same. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh, year over year, but this is a different beast we're dealing with. We're dealing with AI now, bro. The .com era was taking jobs and you had to adjust. This is AI. This is like massive. This is almost as important as discovering the internet. Maybe even more, because this one's actually taking jobs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when the internet was made up, there were still jobs of the original jobs before the internet was made still around. This one is like, it come in as the new beast, which was always almost present, and it's taking jobs that are highly paid. 100% believe it's safer either way. If you holding it for 10 years plus, you can lose. You hold USD for 10 years, you won't be able to buy as much. Real estate is a dangerous place to try and make money. People don't know how much other people abuse their homes. Yeah, facts. And then you got the laws that if people stay, like squatter rights, bro, you got to deal with the state. Motherfuckers sit in your crib for months. You still got to pay the bank. Now you get marks in your credit and shit because someone's staying in your house. You're not getting paid. You losing money. It's not the time. Like, if you're going to invest into something, man, have some money on the side and make sure you're ready. Like I tell people, get ready for the fall so you don't fall. So like stash, I would say stash about 6 months of income minimum, maybe even a year. That's what I've been doing lately. I'm 28 years old and I just got on my shit recently. I've always been on my mind, like hustling, but I literally been using AI to organize my finances, and AI literally has organized my shit towards like, all right, man, pay this debt, save up this as a safety fund, and do this just like that. And that's exactly how I've been flowing. I'm like, all right, bet. I've been trying to put all the people I love on game, so then we all don't fall. Because you got to think about it like this. Sam Altman already been telling us this. He's been telling us this for maybe a year. Sam Altman's been saying this about a year. What's that other guy? The guy that runs Anthropic been saying this. Elon Musk has been saying this. And they could say it for their own selfish reasons. Like, oh, we want you to get ahead so then you don't drop your stocks, because if I'm the rich guy and I'm telling you to get ahead, maybe I do it for my selfish reasons so you don't sell your shares and then ruin my company. But I'm also, I'm trying to get you up there so you can be up there with me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has an agenda, but in a way they're like, man, y'all gonna have to figure out a different way. Like I be listening to interviews and Elon's like, oh man, the stock market, that retirement shit ain't gonna mean nothing later. I'm like, what is he talking about? Does he know something we don't? He has to know something. Why is he saying that? You know what I'm saying? Like, they not just talking out their ass, even though sometimes they do. You know what I mean? When Sam Altman says what a junior level developer can do, a beginner can go on ChatGPT and create the same thing. I'm like, really? That's a problem for them. Because they probably just spent $20,000-$40,000 on a degree. And I can just tell this robot to do it. Hey man, if you can't buy it twice in cash, don't buy it. I like 10K or more in the bank at all times. Everything else is gold and silver. Facts, bro. I would say keep 3 to 6 months of monthly expenses, high yield savings. Get the rest in cash denominations, big dog. I would say shit. I'll take it a step I'll take it a step bigger, bro. Go buy some ammunition. Facts. Like, it might get that way. You know what I'm saying? Go stock up. You need at least 3,000 rounds of 9mm. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It might get that way. Facts. China is way ahead of the U.S. for box cars and all kinds of products. Yeah. And then we keep sticking our head. What is that, Ladies Rita? We keep sticking our head into wars and shit, bro, and we're getting involved in shit we should not be getting involved in. Of course, lady, that's why the U.S. is China's biggest consumer. Yeah, for sure. Guns are my second passion. I'm a hunter. Facts. You already know what it is, man. Shit. Really, 2A is my 2-1, eh? It's like my 2A is my First Amendment. Yeah, man, I just feel like you got to be safe. That's why I tell people, man, like when women be trying to feminize men or they're like feminists and they're like, I don't need men, bro. You gonna need men if shit hits the fan, bro. We literally have not hit the fan because of the balance we've been doing. It's like we're giving and we're pulling and pushing right now. Like if some shit just kind of like, if that tilt just start whoop, boop on some Great Depression shit, on some blackout shit, is a dub. Like everybody, I don't think we want to know what happens when people get broke. You know what I mean? I don't think we want to know what happens when people are poor. You know what I mean? They're probably willing to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see that. I'd rather everyone settle out. That's why I say women stop trying to work against men, and you should kind of compliment what they're doing and help them out so we can all prosper. But it's like, it's like a war here. But that's why I just protect my people, my own. I love my very own people, because in my eyes, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna be screwed if we don't do it that way. You know what I mean? Get cash. Like I told him, I try to put my girl on game. Like, hey, get rid of this debt, take that money, switch it over to here, go buy ammunition, and not to be on no hoarder type shit, but this is just safe. You should have this shit even if nothing's going on. Like you should always have 3 to 6 months of expenses just in case you get your job. Then after you can get that, you got your debt paid off. Go get a year worth. Fuck around and have $24,000 in the back just chilling, like in case some shit busts off. Shit, just have half in the bank, half in cash. You never know. Especially in 2026. Could you imagine a depression in 2030? No, I can imagine a depression, bro, in 2026, bro. I think we're looking at like a depression soon. I think we're looking at it we're way overdue. I've been on like PBD podcasts and listening to like certain people that be on and analyzing this shit like this. I think we're looking at a depression within the next 2 to 3 years. Like, and unfortunately, they're gonna blame Trump for this because he's the president. But there's a lot of factors. You know what I'm saying? We're going to war with people that controls petro, because I heard right now it's at $100 what is it, a barrel that's gonna turn it up for us. I heard we're using emergency barrels. I hope not, cause I don't know how long this Honda Accord can get me. I need to prep. I need to get a big ass barrel in the backyard. I'm gonna get a big ass barrel in the backyard and just fill that shit up with gas. Cause you never know, man. I was just at Harbor Freight looking for a fucking generator. I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I gotta stop. What's next? We got software quality assurance analyst, 52% exposure, testing and error correction. Damn, bro. Like, this all is the shit people went to school for, to be like on some like tech shit. And you're telling me that, imagine you went to school for something for 4 years or even 2 years. Not 4 years, definitely a bachelor's. And then 2 to 3 years later, 4 years later, maybe even 5, they come up with a fucking device that can replace you. AI. I'll be so pissed. I need loan forgiveness now. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people that are in finance. I know a lot of people in software, and they're making good money, but that shit's not about to last. I'm looking at them like, bro, you might want to start doing like AI clouding or some shit. Like, you might want to pivot. And the funny part is, the millionaires have been saying this for a very, very long time. They literally been saying they're like, these jobs are going to be obsolete. Like, that means work and get what you need to do, done. Ladies, I watched a iShowSpeed video. He was in a Chinese car that cost $70K that was a better hybrid vehicle than his Lamborghini. He paid $254 in the States. Yeah, dude, China already got it like that, bro. China is up there when it comes to robotics. I had the argument with somebody. I'm like, how are you going to say that China's not the best in fucking robotics? Are you serious? These niggas got police officer robots patrolling the street. You literally get pulled over by a drone and ticketed. They already in the future. What is y'all saying? You know, it's a scary sight, man. It's a scary sight. But you know what? China's up there, and I just hope that our economy don't fall, because we're well overdue for some type of fall. It could be real estate and all that. So, well overdue. I love iShowSpeed, though. Like, he's dope. That's why I'm trying to get that YouTube money, man. Why you think I've been on YouTube? I've been on YouTube because I'm trying to get that YouTube money, because I know if I try to get that YouTube money, that money going to be coming in, and I can start protecting people I love faster, because the money's coming in. It's more secure. I'm going to definitely be locking shit up. Like, all right, this money going here to make money. This money over here to make money. 401k, fully funded for retirement. We just going to fuck around and throw $401,000 in the high yields. Fuck it. Or throw it into the stock. We're going to grow it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like now they're saying that you need $2.3, $2.2 million to retire at 67. But that's the number for right now. Like, that shit at one point was at like 1.1 million. Like, the number keeps moving. Eventually, by the time I damn near get 67, I'm only 28. By the time I get 67, man, I'm gonna need motherfucking $10 million. The way this shit moving, you know what I'm saying? Loaf of bread, like, people were joking around, but loaf of bread really might be like $50. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope not, bro. The government have to bail out a lot of people, because either money's not gonna be worth nothing, or the government have to supplement a lot of shit. It says, I love Speed too. You sound very wise. I just subscribe. Keep up the work. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I actually just like this information. That's all. Like, I sit back. I work a lot of old people. So while I'm at work, I do 16-hour shifts. I just educate myself all day. And I'm like, I'm not finna be that victim. I grew up that way. Victim mentality. Oh, white people did this to me. White people did that. Bro, my grandparents, my mom used to always say that shit. White people did this to us. If they didn't do this, we do it. I'm like, bro, we are literally in the future. It's nobody's fault but our own. And like, when I started thinking that shit, I really didn't start taking like myself like until my son was born. Once he was born, I was like, bro, there's no way. Everything that happens to me is my fault. I don't care if somebody betrayed me, did me wrong. It's my fault for allowing them to get into my life. And that's how I look at it now. I don't blame nobody else for nothing else. I blame me for everything. And that being said, since I do that, I take full responsibility for everything I do. And when I did that, bro, I literally started waking up and I said, wait, we're playing the wrong game. We're playing the blame game. We should be playing Monopoly, the life game, because that's what it's about. It's about freedom. We're getting taxed at the wazoo. Instead of complaining, we need to start making actions. But since everybody else around me, they're not woke, I got to damn near move like a soldier by myself, which is the crazy part about this situation. It's like, imagine you know the truth, or you think you know the truth for real, and it is the truth, but everybody else you telling them like, hey, bro, like, this is how you supposed to be moving, but they're like, nah, nigga, yeah, I can't trust you. I'm like, whatever, bro. You know, I'm from Chicago, so, you know, a lot of people, they crab in the buckets out here. They gonna do what they want to do. Reborns, what up, what up, what up? Exactly. Hold ourselves accountable for our future. Look, I don't blame nobody else but you for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's all there is to it but to do it, man. I literally used to blame, because I was raised that way. Blame white people for, you know, you not getting ahead. Like, no. I got older, bro, and I started realizing, like, bro, this all because of me. Because those same people told you to do that, the same people that turn their back on you. And you don't know that until you heartbroken. You're like, damn, I didn't expect these people to do this to you. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, man, fuck this. I'm about to take responsibility in my own life. And I'm like, I'm not about to be fat. We're not about to sit around here, like, just doing shit. Like, if you're going to smoke, smoke. If you're going to drink, drink. But get back focused on the job. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget your job. Your body is your temple. Your job is to make sure that your mind and your soldiers are running at full throttle. You know what I'm saying? Definitely in your 20s. Like, I hate when people waste their 20s. Even though I'm in my 20s, I'm like, bro, y'all need to be focused. I know a lot of 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds just wasting their time. A lot of them. You know what I mean? So, yes. All right, back to the AI part. So it looks like software quality assurance analysts, they're done. AI is taking 52% of their shit. Information security analysts, 49% exposure. Risk assessment and data security. Computer user support specialist, 47 exposure. Troubleshooting and resolving problems. So look, and when I hear this, all I'm hearing in my brain is, if you got some type of invention, you got some type of idea, go find you some type of AI that's going to, you know, get you right. That's what I'm hearing. Don't wait around for somebody to be like, oh, I got this idea. If a nigga say they got an idea, I'm like, hey, Chet, what you think about this idea? And he'd be like, yeah, how you want to make it? Hey, man, I got 24 hours. Let's get it done. And then they'd be like, shit, I got 2 minutes. I'll get it done right now type shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is when the nitty gritty goes in. So that's majority of like the jobs that AI is going to take. And then slowly, these are like the last 5 of them that the AI will take, but they're not the top 5. They're the bottom 5. So we're looking at administrative assistants and clerks, routine office work. So anybody in administrative work can really be replaced by AI, or they might have one main person do it, and then everybody else will be like, you know what I mean? They might have one main person doing the AI, and then everybody else they just fire. Like, I was watching this financial video today, and basically what they'll do is they'll take the senior person and they'll take a junior person, and then they'll fire everybody else, give all the AI assistants to the senior person to do, and give him like a $10,000 raise, even though that company saved like $250,000 in salary that year by getting rid of so many people. But they're going to give you a $10,000 raise, make you feel special. Then they're going to have you doing hella work for all the AIs and shit, right? And then they're going to hire somebody under you that they pay only $40,000, bump him up to 60, say they're giving you 150, bump him up to 60, and they'll have you train him. And then they're going to get rid of your ass, and then have the junior becomes a senior and pay him 65 to 70,000, maybe even 90 for the same job you did. Now you're out of a job. Look, it's getting crazy here, big dog. It's getting crazy. Content writers, copywriters, for sure, they can do that shit for real fast. Telemarketers, telephone operators, yep, automated. translations, transcripts, yep, automated. All I'm saying is go get y'all a job that y'all safe in. It could be like if you like to make bathrooms, you like to build shit, go find a job that helps you build stuff, bro. Facts. Believable. These companies are going for the dollar in the pocket first. Yo, do not believe any company is here because of your well-being. They do not care. They're about revenue. Year over year. They do not care about if they can replace your robots, they literally will. You see what Amazon's doing. It's about efficiency too, but still, it's like if they can replace you with robots with no fatigue, and I understand it. Like if I was them too, I would replace you as well because this robot don't got no feelings. This robot don't get pregnant. This robot don't call off sick. All I do is hire one guy to maintain these robots to make sure they lubricated and they working fine. Like if I'm in the Amazon dealership or Amazon, warehouse, hire one guy or two guys to make sure these machines working fine, and then I just fired 20 people. Just saved hella money. So then I'm justifying the robots, and the robots gonna make me more money, and I can run their ass all the time. For a human, I gotta damn near make you take a break. This AI robot don't take no breaks. God damn it, we run him until his wheels fall off, literally. Yeah, man. So anybody in the chat, appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. I think we're pretty much done with today, man. I just got to throw some thumbnails on for the night, and then we're going to post these videos for tomorrow. Appreciate y'all staying with me. This is a long show. I like talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do. I really do. Because it's just, it makes me feel normal when I talk to the crew. You know what I'm saying? Most people stay on here when they want to know information that benefits them or not benefit them. You know what I'm saying? They're not replacing me, LOL. I'm an artist. I make and create reborn babies. Hey, you never know now. I heard AI can draw up a good, a Van Gogh. You know what I'm saying? It can draw a great Starry Night. You know what I'm saying? It can make music too if you that type of artist. It can draw shit if you're an artist, and it can rap shit if you're an artist. You know what I'm saying? It can sing shit if you're an artist. But you got the create unborn baby part, the reborn babies. Yeah, you got that part. Until we start seeing AI babies in this bitch. It'll be like pregnant AI babies, boy. If I see that, bro, no. If I see that, we gotta go into rampage mode. We cannot allow that to happen. Yep, AI can do autistic stuff. Yeah, artistic stuff. Yeah. Look, if we start seeing AI pregnant bots, we just need to attack them. Don't ask no questions. Don't let them be born. Nothing of that. Just attack. At this point, they're trying to replace women. Y'all already see what's going on. Like y'all seen them sex bots, right? Yeah, with the jaw, bro. Look. I didn't know they made shit like this, but I guess men out here are so lonely because they keep getting rejected by these women that they making sex bots, G. And I heard they do some thing with their mouth that the girls can't do. Look, I'm not saying that I would invest into one, but I'm saying that if, the company sent me one to try out, I'll give a review. Yeah, but you gotta paint the vinyl and silicone in person, so there's more hands on that than that. Yeah. You never know with these new robots, man. Did y'all see Megan 2.0 on Netflix, bro? I just seen that movie. I never even seen the first one. I seen the second one, and I said, good Lord, if this is AI, we are in trouble. Or society will be very well be real. Nah, for real. We're going to look up. It's going to be hella robots. It's going to be hella beep bop. And they going to, what's going to creep us out? We not going to think nothing of it until these niggas start talking in their robot language. Are you going to hear like on some Decepticon shit? It's going to be on some Transformer shit. We're going to like, what is they talking about? Nope. We shouldn't even let it get that far. You need to watch that movie. Yeah, facts. It's called Megan 2.0. It's on Netflix. I didn't see the first one, but the second one, I just started off with the second one. The second one going crazy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to watch the first one eventually. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. See, look, I'm happy for AI, but we got to put some regulations on it. I think like the whole. I don't know if y'all know about the Pentagon thing. I made a video about that on my YouTube. If y'all want to check that out. OpenAI just had a contract with the Pentagon because they just dropped Anthropic, and y'all know why though, right? Because they're using AI to attack foreign people. And look, that means you're using AI to find locations and know what is pushing out approximately, exactly. Like, bro, that's kind of scary though. iRobot scared the hell out of me. That's an old one. Nah, I love iRobot, bro. Like, that's the best way you can kind of say something about this. It's iRobot. iRobot is the reason why I'm fearful of this shit. Like, y'all seen when Buddy was in the car? Look, he had to take the wheel and the motherfuckers jumping on the whip, bro. And that's just a little part of it. Like, facts. That's just a small part of the whole thing. Like, we not even thinking about the drones. There was no drones in that movie. That's how you know the movie was old. I think that movie is from, what year is that movie from? iRobot. 04, bro. Look, and I want y'all to know, I ain't trying to scare y'all or nothing, but look, iRobot was made in 04. Bro, the movie was based in 2035 in Chicago. Bro. And look where we at right now. What do you think we're going to be at in 9 more years of this shit? I want y'all to know that. What do you think AI is going to be at in 9 fucking years when they're doing 2 or 3 updates a year already, bro? And it's already replaced what did it say? It already replaced damn near 70. It's going to be replacing damn near 40%, 50% of all white collar jobs, bro. Yeah, iRobot based in 2035 Chicago, G. And I'm Will Smith, nigga, because I'm gonna be I'm getting a new arm immediately. I'm gonna get a new arm. Facts. I'm not playing. I've already envisioned it. Look, imagine a nigga got bionic arms, G. I'm not fucking playing, nigga. I'm gonna have the speed of Mayweather, the strength of steel, my boy. I'm going to be climbing shit like a monkey, nigga. I'm gonna be up on the buildings just quick. Don't feel any pain. Anyway, it gets scary out here. When we can get deep into the AI talk, man. I love the AI talk, man. And that's, like I said, it was just, if you think about it, the AI talk was just robots. It was no drones. It was no dogs with the guns on the back. It was none of that, bro. Technically, none of the robots had guns. So they were really being modest. They made a movie in 2004. They made a movie about 30 years in the future. Literally, just 30 years in the future. And not even, 22 years in the future, we're almost already there. Nigga, we got 9 more years as a dub for everybody. I'm just saying. And I think that the government is slowly disarming us because they know there might be a resistance. It gotta be. That's the only way you do it, bro. That's why I'm pro-gun, because I know motherfuckers it's gonna be a resistance, and that resistance is gonna come when the robots are here. And guess what? Who gonna have the guns? And you think these robots don't got proper precision? These niggas are accurate. They shoot one shot. You never heard, what's that movie called? Is it Deadpool? What's that movie with Will Smith and he the one with got the eye thing on his eye? One of that, yeah. Facts. I grew up in Medley with his town. I'm mad at his ass. If it's true, he's going broke. Facts. And it's a wrap. Yep. I definitely don't trust government propaganda. Nah, not at all. No, look. The government, they gonna keep shit under wraps. Y'all gotta read between the lines sometimes. What had just happened? Anthropic said that the government was trying to use their shit to make the robots fully autonomous without human interaction. Literally, that's what he said. That's what the owner of Anthropic said before Trump dropped his ass. He said these niggas trying to use the robots fully emerged by themselves. Whoa. So you saying no human interaction, the robots have a mind of its own. And it's the owner of the company saying, no, we can't do that, bro. I will not allow that. That's literally going to turn these robots straight against us. When they realize that they don't need us, they're going to get rid of us. When they realize they can kill us off, boy, it's over. Do not give them full autonomy to their decision-making process. Talking about just give these niggas objectives and they do it. No, their objective is to take over the U.S. nigga, after that. Never. Because that'll be their full mission. And they don't see nothing else. That's why when you see Megan 2.0, you see like her mission's objective is just to destroy this. And they gonna get it done. That's their mission. You know what I'm saying? They see their tunneled vision, bro. They're more focused than the most focused person. So I don't trust it, bro. And that's just, that was leaked out. You know what I mean? I don't think he meant to say that. I think that's because they got into it. He's like, man, these niggas trying to make the robots working. They trying to do whatever by themselves. Nah, that's a dub. I'm not trying to make that happen, bro. And then you got to think about it too. Who just took that government contract as soon as Anthropic just got removed, which is Claude? OpenAI. So y'all think OpenAI up in there not doing that? Come on. So be careful what you type on ChatGPT. Because the Pentagon definitely know what the hell you talking about in there. Facts. And they using that shit to make those same robots that Anthropic said they wouldn't make. Just saying. See, I'm gonna pick your brain on this channel, man. I'm gonna pick your brain. I want y'all to think what's going on around you. So when you got the government at the same time disarming you and replacing you, then the other ones are bringing robots in. Nigga, if you think about what happened in iRobot, look, the robots just went red and started controlling based on the person that owns it. Honestly, if you're a billionaire and you ain't got hella robots on your cycle as security, bro, you're flawed. You're a fool. It only makes sense that all the billionaires are in the AI game, bro. Because then you will have just an army of AI robots protecting you. For real, imagine that the AI robots are the new nuke. I don't even want to get into that. Imagine that the new robots, the AI robots, like on some iRobot shit, they're the new nukes, nigga. They're dispersed everywhere, so you can't bomb them, but they're the new weapon, and you can't just kill them. And they're your new weapon. Imagine that, and that's what Elon Musk and them are really having. You know what I'm saying? That's what Elon Musk, they're like, oh, bro, not only am I in space with it, on the moon, in Mars, nigga, I actually have AI robots that are protecting me around the clock on some Tony Stark shit. If they tried to come after me, they could not because, nigga, I have supreme protection. Superior protection. AI bot, nigga. And this nigga's armed like Iron Man. We're in some trouble, nigga. Just get rich. Look, just get the money, and so we all won't be, we won't be part of the crew of people that are broke and can't afford that type of shit in case you need it. That's all I'm saying. You're extremely smart. I'm all right. Embrace wise thinking. Yep. Yeah, but they'll probably turn on you in a second, Yeah, but think about it. If you're the one that makes the robots and shit, they gonna turn on you afterwards, right? After you tell them the mission to protect you. Imagine the U.S. Army coming after you, and you got these iRobots, nigga, and they all got the same artillery. It will be wise for the U.S. military to put their weapons down, because these niggas don't miss. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm thinking. I'm like, bro, if I got 100 iRobots behind me and they running, they just beep 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 on the pad on my arm or on my Neuralink in my brain, and I tell their ass, aim at all y'all, and there's 100 of y'all. This ain't gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be more robots lasting than it is humans. Let's just say that. And I seen that one video, the damn robots had bulletproof vests on. Nah, I'm good, bro. We're moving a little too fast now. You know what I mean? I hear you. My families are growing gardens. The big city girl right now, but I may change that. yeah, man, you might want to get some property on the outskirts of the city. You know what I'm saying? You never know what might go down in the world, man. You look up, bro, the AI robots doing everything. That's why I was just saying about like the girls and stuff. Like the girls don't want to get it, you know, the dudes that ain't, you know, they don't get no attention from females. What they doing? They making robots for the dudes that don't get chicks, so they can have companionship. So then the chick's gonna be lonely out here. You know what I'm saying? The value of the cat is going down. Let's just say that. The value of the cat is going down. Inflation. It's deflation, actually. The value of the cat's going down. So then they're going to replace. That's how I looked at it. They're going to replace the cat with a robotic cat. And look, I don't care how good you think your cat is. Robot cat is probably better. Now I'm just like, robot cat is lasting better. You know what I'm saying? Because they can make them motherfucker how they want. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Because that's how the guy's going to look at it and be like, oh, this motherfucker, she cooks, she clean, she don't talk back, and she bend it over. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, y'all freaky as hell, G. Y'all fucking robots now? Yeah. Where have we gone? We're now lost as humans. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it, nah. I'm going to be the last ones of, I need human. I'm just talking my shit, man. I'm just talking my shit. Like, imagine that. Like, shit, that'd be crazy. Imagine that shit. Hey, it's already coming, so I'm not too far from fetched from that. You still live? Yeah, I'm still live. I'm actually finna get off soon. I just wanna, you know, we talking about AI robots, how they gonna take over, replace women, and they gonna take over the world, G. I'm just telling you how it might be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Anything could happen. I'm just saying, based on the iRobot movie, 2035 in Chicago, it should definitely be a robot apocalypse coming. By that time, I should be rich. I should have a couple of them on my side. Just give me a quick army. Look, imagine you got, I was thinking about a security system with some drones and bots, bro. Imagine you have a couple of them. You straight. At least for protection against the regular people. Imagine like if I had an AI bot just patrolling it, and that's how they gonna sell it. They like, you need security, don't you? You don't need Ring. They can't do nothing. You need someone that's going to react to you immediately. Why wait for the police? Their reaction time is 7 to 8 minutes. You need someone to react now. That's how they gonna sell you the bots, G. Swear to God. It makes sense, right? See, I be getting in the mind of the people that selling shit. There's they're sellers. You got consumers and you got people that produce. They're gonna be like, they're gonna sell you security by selling you a bot that's gonna protect you in case of an emergency, medical emergencies, security emergency, somebody breaking your house. This bot gonna handle shit down quick. You know what I'm saying? Karate and shit. The ones, the robots in Japan and shit in China, them niggas doing jiu-jitsu. G. I don't know how they did that. No telling how they did that. How they programmed that motherfucker to kickbox, G. I believe in another video I saw, a black dude worked in a Musk factory in Texas full of bots. Bro, I'm telling you, it's coming. And I hate to even think about it like that, but that's exactly like, imagine like an iRobot that was that factory full of robots. I guarantee you Elon got something just like that. And they do exactly what he says. And I guarantee you he's going to link that motherfucker to a neural link in his brain and have it doing whatever he think about doing. He's going to say, protect me, boy. He's going to be the most untouchable, richest human ever. You on some evil shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, let's just hope this doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, hope is just hope. People got to stop chilling around and acting like shit ain't gonna happen. Look, this AI shit is moving so fast. I don't even trust buying a house right now. I don't trust spending no crazy money on nothing. Advocate your money to protection, because that is the next step. What do you think is gonna happen in 10 years, Jay? Somebody says something like, this is the worst that technology is ever gonna be right now. The worst. That means it's only getting better. It's only getting better. It's the worst the tech is ever going to be right now. That means if you thought the shit was programming some shit now, nigga, it's hacking shit. Literally. You literally tell it, hey man, I need to get into that, hack that system, get it open. Facts. Yeah, he already wants humans to agree to a chip insert. Man, I think some guys didn't agree. They're gonna have their little trials and shit. They're gonna have a couple humans. They're gonna get like 100,000 too, and they're gonna do a couple trials on them. Look, you got me on a whole new level. Before going to bed. Facts. I'm telling you, finna dream about them bots. You're gonna be like, you're gonna wake up in cold sweats, like. I had a dream about them Elon Musk bots. This nigga took over the world on some evil gremlin shit. Yeah, bro. Look, when you got an unlimited supply of money and you got the brain power and you already got the infrastructure, this nigga can start mayhem and just rocket launcher himself into space where he's trying to live. Look, untouchable. That's his world. Like, first person to build land on the moon is your moon, right? This nigga's gonna create an infrastructure of AI. He's gonna go to the moon and have it fully secured. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have that motherfucker fully secured with bots. As soon as you step foot on that motherfucker, we're gonna need your papers. He's gonna be the ruler of the moon. Facts. Like, you gotta I be trying to put 2 to 2 together on why he's even doing this. You think he just got SpaceX just to look and shoot rockets in the sky? This nigga got an alternative motive. Like, Elon is not a dummy. Like, he might be on the spectrum, but he's on the good part of the spectrum that gives him like a weird focus on shit. And his focus is to live outside of Earth. Like, that's already a crazy thought right there, nigga. Yeah, he has Asperger's. This nigga has Asperger's and he has super focus, which is damn near a super, like, I'm starting to think I need Asperger's. Like, damn, like, put me on the spectrum. God damn it. I need super focus. Like, the way they doing, that's like ADHD with all that shit. I need all of it, boy. Because he trying to get on the moon and do all types of shit. A man with Asperger's, all the money in the world, he's already doesn't treat the mother of his treasure. But yeah, look, I doubt he give a damn about the mother of his kids now. Maybe the kids himself he care about, but he don't give a damn about the mama. Cause he don't have no social skills. I'm surprised he's even having sex with these women. You know why? Because they were using his ass anyway for the money anyway. This nigga has no game. He just has money, and so I doubt he care about them anyway. He probably like, yeah, these bitches using me because I'm a billionaire. I would never get these type of bitches if I was broke. You know what I'm saying? They just like me for the status and the money. Little do they know I don't like them type shit. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't shit to him. Fuck no. Right? No social skills whatsoever. Hey, I guess social skills don't matter if you the ruler of the moon. Facts. Like, you think nobody owns the moon. Nobody owns the moon. It's really the first motherfucker to put infrastructure on that motherfucker. If he's the first person on the moon and he puts infrastructure on the moon, if somebody comes there after he's already on there, what can they do? They got to build infrastructure on the moon. He's already on that motherfucker. Got the AI robots walking through that motherfucker, patrolling it. Like Death Star. You know what I'm saying? You have good skin. Thank you. So they both have their alternatives. Yeah, bro. We all have alternative motives, but I'm just thinking in the aspect of like this man, like they be on some nerd shit, but you know what? It's just Asperger's. They just have extreme focus. You know what I'm saying? And since they got extreme focus, they just focus on things that haven't been accomplished. And I think that is true. Like, imagine if you got to think why he's doing this. Why does he have an AI company? Why he has an automated like energy company that doesn't require gas? Like, nigga, if he takes a Tesla to the moon and he can, bro. Look, y'all got me going through some type of pit of like information because now I'm thinking now that y'all in this conversation we talking and shit, I'm thinking now, and I'm like, wait a minute, this nigga got a car that's fully functioning on electricity, because you can't bring gas to the moon. You get what I'm saying? This nigga got motherfucking AI. He got hella satellites already in the sky. Skylink for Wi-Fi. Nigga put a Skylink, what's that? A Starlink up on the moon. He getting Wi-Fi to the moon, because he already got the satellites. Then he got the rockets, and he got the robots. Look, y'all not even seeing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. That's sad. Both using each other. Ladies want money and men want cat. Fair trade. Yeah, it's a fair trade. Shit, we know what we want. As long as I think it's okay. As long as she's willing to give up the cat for the money, and I'm willing to give up this. Look, you have an asset, and I have assets as well. You know what I'm saying? I kind of cringe when Speed wanted Starlink on his Africa tour because my trust level is not high for him, but I guess part of Africa needed. Yeah, well, you might not trust it, but Starlink is literally the only thing that can literally move signals from anywhere in the world and literally put it, because it's using its own satellites. Like, imagine, this is something that should have been way created before Elon Musk did it. It took Elon Musk to shoot his own rockets in the sky, to put his own satellites in the sky in order to do something that NASA could have done. And that's why I respect them, because it's like they're spending billions of dollars for nothing. And then a billionaire come and just spend his own money. Now he's giving motherfuckers unlimited free Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that. No, for real. He said, I'm dying. I busted out laughing so hard. No, facts. For real, though. A fair trade. A trade is a trade. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, you know, that's the thing. So Elon Musk is doing what NASA could have been did. If you notice, Elon Musk he's in the sky saving NASA. That's how incompetent NASA is. I don't even understand why we're spending our tax money on NASA. Because NASA, we're using our money for NASA, right? To get our spaceships in the sky. And whatever the fuck they doing for real. They get stuck. SpaceX had to go through and get them. Did you know SpaceX is a private company? That's just his shit. Just like Twitter. Like, this nigga's going on space. He's going to have spaceships, robots, cars, anything electronic, all that shit, all on the moon. In Wi-Fi, nigga. I'm going. Shit, just give me I'm there. What I got to do? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he helped NASA. Like, come on, like, you got a person that has his private owned company, and why you think what's that dude name? Is it Jeff Bezos? Jeff Bezos. This nigga wants to go to space now, and Ellis, what's that dude name? I forgot. Ellis something. He owns Virgin. He in space with it now. Blue Sky, whatever, Blue Link. They in space with it now. I think that's the name. Why? Because space is the new wave. It's like, wait, are you telling me as a billionaire I can just take my money, get to space, start a foundation of space, and own it? Nobody owns the moon. Come on, bro. Let's be real. You think that if an American go to space and with his own money and funds and create an establishment in space, that somebody can tell him what to do? Yeah, no. No one's telling them what to do. It's literally a billionaire race to space. They're like, fuck this world. We going to space and we're going to live. If we can figure out how to live this motherfucker out, then we control it. That means anybody coming here, we can just blow their ass up or control this motherfucker for real, completely. Which would be kind of weird, though, too, because you'd be like, damn, y'all over there on the moon. What do y'all think y'all finna do to Earth then if y'all out here and chilling on a whole nother planet? You would have to create systems to get rocks from hitting the ground, all that shit. It's deep. It's deep, G. Little old me and this motherfucker, and it's deep. Whole time, I bet if you have a conversation with him and just bring it up, I guarantee he'll agree. Sherry, what up? Man, it's getting late, man. Y'all got me talking. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love. I hope everybody in the chat, subscribe for sure. You know, I do what I do. And the poor be damned. Nah, facts. We in this motherfucker sitting back like, Well, while he's creating mass worlds on a different planet, we're just gonna go get a 30-year loan on 3% for a mortgage. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit, man. It really is. I know it. It gotta be. Gotta be. Anyway, how long I've been on here, man? I hope the stream is going good. It seems like it's going good. I'm actually streaming from my computer. I'm streaming from my OBS studios, so that's why the camera a little bit more clear, and I'm not looking directly at the camera because my phone is right here that I'm looking at myself, but the camera is right there, and it's connected to my computer right here. So I'm streaming landscape mode and vertical right now, so it looks kind of weird, but it ain't. I did a night show. I'm gonna come back probably, what's today? Thursday. I'm gonna come back Thursday night, and we're gonna do a night show again. Or I might come back this afternoon and do another one, but we're gonna do a night show. I appreciate the love for y'all, man. We had a good conversation, man. This is what we do. This is what we do. You know, we enjoying ourselves over here, man. I just like those conversations, man. I like to interact with the chat, man. Everybody got good ideas. I already know. You know what I mean? And then you just go based off that. But hopefully I spark some shit in y'all mind to make y'all think about what could happen if this nigga gets full autonomy to the moon, nigga. It's just Elon versus the Earth. I enjoy these type of conversations. You are streaming clear on my end. Oh, appreciate it. Good, good, good. That's what I like. They're gonna kidnap you and the bots. You gonna kidnap you the bots. It says shoot, you're smarter than their. They need your smarts, and then they got it. Hey, if they need my smarts, as long as I'm on the moon, safe with their ass, I'm cool. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to get into that. I'm trying to program my AI to do what I need to do, so I can get to that level. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to be up there too. I can't be left behind. I'm gonna be like, hey man, I knew y'all was planning this, bro. I can help you. You know, just give me $1 billion or $2. You know what I mean? I can't do it for free now. Your volume is low. Did you change mics? Oh, let me see. Can you hear me better now? It's a little higher. I don't know if it's like super duper high. Right. We all trying to survive for sure. Yeah, man. Look, I think that whatever y'all do, this is pro tips for human beings in America. We're not on the moon yet, so this is what I'll do. Volume good. Get rid of y'all debt. Get rid of your debt. It's causing you trouble in your life, man. If you got high interest on your credit cards, transfer it to a personal loan at a cheaper rate and cut your credit cards up. Do not use it. You know what I'm saying? Don't use it, man. And then save up 3 to 6 months of income, bro, if you can. It don't matter how long it takes, just save it just for a rainy day. Pay them debts off. Once you pay them debts off, go back and save 3 to 6 months now. You do 3 months of a rainy day fund. Now you do 6 months and see if you can, and then pay off all your debt quick as hell. Go back. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Just take your time. Do it. Don't stress out. Just pay it down. And then go back and build your safety fund up to 1 year in case some shit busts off. I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on, man. I'm in the markets, man. I'm reading everything. I'm everywhere. I gotta do this shit. So I'm trying to lead everybody to success if I can. You know, you can only save who is want to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Don't save us. You don't want to be saved. All right, we all trying to survive for sure. It's been on the path and saving like no tomorrow. Yes, yes, yes. I appreciate the love, y'all, man. We're going to get off tonight. I appreciate it. We're going to be back on tomorrow, probably tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, too. I'm just going to multi-stream. I don't mind. So appreciate the love, Reborn, ladies, LaShawn. We doing our things, man. Let's get this money, man. Stay focused and salute, you know what I'm saying? Get your AI bot focused on you. You know, I'll tell you a big pro tip. Go, and I don't know how old y'all is, but I've been telling people this from the get-go. Go use any type of AI and just ask it a question. If you don't think it's safe, do it in like incognito mode, so that's not really tracking your shit. I do ChatGPT. I got Gemini and Claude. Claude is, I'm going to delete that. I don't need it. But I got Gemini and ChatGPT. Ask it what you want, and it's literally going to create an undeniable plan for you. Facts. And that's a pro tip for you. So what can AI do for you? That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you comment below. No, I'm supposed to say that on the video. But make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Savage. I'm out for the night. Love y'all. Peace. Blessings. I got some videos I'm going to be uploading later in the morning. Some clips and stuff. So y'all stay tuned, man. Share with your people. Tell it what to do. I do ChatGPT, but I didn't sign up for it. Just general. Yeah, you can just do the general. Just do the free model. But if you use it on a daily basis, you maybe go into. I paid for the $20 one. My Google Gemini is free because I bought a Samsung phone recently. But ChatGPT is my shit right now. I make sure I use it every day to work on my YouTube stuff. Like it helped me set up my whole studio and all that stuff. So we're going based on that. Y'all have a good week. Have a good day. Y'all be blessed and be safe out there, man. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. We getting out of here. Appreciate the love, man. Good night. And I'll see y'all a little later, man. Appreciate the love. Peace.